Sports Encyclopedia. We at Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No looking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
Merciless Monday. I'm taking no mercy. Pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one. Titties and Tequila tonight for the Monday night shit show of football that we're about to witness. I don't even know if I want to do Titties and Tequila. It's so depressing of the games. The games are going to be so horrible tonight as they were all weekend long. Football is getting bad. Football is bad and it's hard to watch. I think Mark Sanchez coming straight out the hospital, going right to the doctor's office, or right to the police station, checking in, makes mugshot, spending like 3 or 4 nights, coming out of the fucking jailhouse can be better than Justin Fields can right now. I think Mark Sanchez can complete more balls right now than Justin Fields in New York. That's how fucking bad New York Jets are. But we're going to dive into that in a little bit. Holy shit, man. Football and quarterback play is at an all-time high athletically and at an all-time low productivity. God damn. Black Sunday came very early this year as James Franklin, Coach Bray at Oregon State, and Trent Dilford were all cut and fired on their day off from their respective institutions. Trent Dilford left high school coaching after being on ESPN for years and years after a good pro career, winning a Super Bowl, only to take a very hard job at UAB. But this is a results-oriented business, people, as we have all seen over the past weekend. Coach Bray at Oregon State was 0-7 and is in one of the hardest places in America to win, Corvallis, Oregon. You're in between Eugene, where the University of Oregon is. You're from the hometown of Nike Town, which is right up the street. And the owner of Nike shitted on you and moved up north to Eugene and gave them Nike, the brand. Even though Oregon State is Nike, clearly they're not wearing that green and neon shit like Oregon is. But guess what? They have no league either. They have no conference. They're in a Pac-12 with 2 teams. They got to play Washington State twice in the same season. Seemed like a setup for failure to me. And then we go on over to Happy Valley. Not so Happy Valley. James Franklin, a good friend of mine who was the coach in waiting under Ralph Friesen in Maryland years ago when that was a thing. Coach in waiting was a thing. And then turned Vanderbilt into a contender in the SEC. And then took this job back in 2014. Over 11 years ago already. Time flies. Penn State was just a Final Four team in the tournament less than a year ago. 16 days ago, people. 16 days. That's 2 weeks, 2 days. They were ranked second in the nation. Let that resonate. 16 days ago, they were ranked second in the country. And they lose to Oregon at home at whiteout in overtime. Travel to UCLA and let Oregon beat them twice and lose to a UCLA team that just fired their coach. And then they go ahead and turn around and let UCLA, Oregon beat them twice as they lose to Northwestern Saturday, 22-21. Listen, man, he took over for Bill O'Brien after the soap in the shower debacle, after Joe Pa's death, and Joe Paterno passing away after all the scandal in Happy Valley. Not an easy place to take over, not an easy job. But guess what, man? You make $10 million a year, too. And you never beat anybody that mattered. You never could win a big one. You couldn't get over the Ohio State-Michigan debacle. And guess what, man? This has ruined possibly the legacy of James Franklin, because what big school will want to hire you knowing you can't win against other big schools? So guess what? The era of NIL and transfer portals have clearly ruined the sport I loved, the game I cherished, and the profession I once worshipped. It is clearly ruining these coaches' reputations and harming the future of these kids that I call babies, who only know what they know and don't know what they don't know. We are in scary times in college and pro sports as it continues to blend one another and clearly creating a conflict of interest within the profession. Let that sink in, what I just said. We're blending college and professional football together, and it's clearly not the same, and it needs to be separated once again. Tua is an absolute female with his crybaby ass bitching that he did yesterday after their loss. We know, Tua, that the Dolphins don't have any leadership. That's why you're supposed to be the leader. We know your head coach is a bitch, but you are the quarterback and the captain, homie. Step up. Be the head coach on the football field. You threw 3 fucking picks yesterday, homie. You are straight trash, as they once say, which I hate saying quarterbacks in the NFL are garbage and trash. But you want to throw your team under the bus yesterday after throwing 3 picks and have 0 fucking accountability? Being a pro, just so you know, means you have a standard that you hold yourself fucking accountable to, which is to lead by example, not to blame some motherfucking buddy else for your lack of professionalism, homie, which is a bitch-ass cop-out. Blaming someone else for your fucking lack of professionalism is a bitch-ass cop-out. And I'll end my lead with this before Smitty jumps in here on this Merciless Monday. The pussification of America has ruined American sports, especially at the root level. Youth football, high school, and now college. College used to be professional prep. It used to be a preparatory stop for the NFL. Now it is professional coddling, professional enabling, and professional entitling a bunch of professional pussies. We used to teach, coach, and coach fucking hard, but with love and the admiration to grow the kids and move them on with the best interests at heart. Now we don't do that. The kids were once raised to respect adults and coaches. But look at this fucking act. Look at these kids wearing what the fuck they want to wear in college football. It's okay. This motherfucker's wearing Daisy Dukes, and that he has no fucking regard for his staff, his coaches, anything else. If I'm a coach for the other team, I'm just keeping it funky. I'm telling my fucking right tackle to go fucking hit him right in his fucking kneecap. Yeah, I am doing that. You know why? We have no respect for the game that we once raised. And Billy Napier, you should be ashamed of your motherfucking self calling you a fucking coach for allowing this pussy ass shit to be on your football field by your football player. Period. We coach it or fucking allow it. And guess what? Last time I checked, parents used to be respected too. We've gotten so far away from it. It is truly, truly embarrassing and sad to watch. And it starts at home. We had a coach quit because the parents have become older version of the children who are straight pussies. And I'm going to lead in with this video real quick before Smitty comes in. This coach and his father was forced to quit after winning multiple titles in high school. Take a look at this video, and we're going to move on. This is all tied into a bow. The pussification of football.
2.5 seasons, the Williams Valley football team has had a 28-6 winning record and has brought back 2 District 11 2A titles. Steven Sedesi, the man coaching the team during those victories, resigned on Monday in the middle of the season.
I decided Monday morning that if my business is going to get threatened, if my family's going to get threatened, it's small school football. I don't need to have that in my life.
Sedesi says parents of players on the team have made threats to him and his father, Mike Sedesi, who is the defensive coordinator on the team.
We had tires flattened the other night. In my dad's truck, we had a billboard painted with some derogatory words on it, pretty much the same ones I used there about abuse and being abusive and stuff like that.
Sedesi says the reason this is happening is because over the last few weeks, players have been increasingly disrespectful.
Berating coaches, cursing at coaches.
When coaches took disciplinary action, like forcing kids to run, things didn't get better.
Kids didn't take to that so well, and it started to really backfire.
Eventually, tensions got so bad, Sedesi says the school suspended his father from a future game just hours before the team was playing Schuylkill Haven last month. And because players were still disrespectful after the fact, coaches decided to bench some of the players for their next game this Friday.
When parents obviously found out we were going to be sending some kids, we got a lot of backlash, a lot of threats. We were threatened that if their kid don't start in the game, that they would need to have extra security at the game.
After threats escalated over the weekend, both Steven and his father decided to resign, and Williams Valley's athletic director is now stepping in as head coach. Newswatch 16 reached out to the Williams Valley superintendent and has not received a response.
Anyway, man, that is what we've created. You can say what you want to say. The bottom line is feminize the game. And yes, the females and all this old shit that no one thinks is a big deal, it absolutely is. It is. Macro level, it is. It's feminizing the fucking product, and now we're allowing it instead of coaching it. Let's bring our main man in, co-host extraordinaire, Far East Sider, 317, LeBron Hairline Having, Lamar Jackson Loving, and AR5 now defending, getting gouged in the back, still up before the game. Caitlin Clark talking. Big Smitty joins the show.
Yeah. Hey, man. Round of applause. Round of applause.
I don't apologize unless it's right during the time, so I apologize for taking so long to bring you in. But
no. Round of applause. That was probably your best intro all year. Energy, delivery. You gave your point in a like concise, powerful manner. Like I agree with damn near everything you said for the most part.
So damn near means that we don't do anything that we say. So what parts do you not agree with?
No, like damn near. I mean, I'm trying to think of something I don't agree with. Like, damn near. Like, I don't want to tell you I 100% agree with everything because I got to be careful because you might have slipped something in there. Like, you might have threw a bitch in there or you might have threw something in there.
I did throw a bitch in there.
So I got to say damn near just to protect myself.
Damn near does protect yourself now in this show. On this show, particularly on this show that, we lose sponsors and shit. Like
literally.
Like Valerie just said, fuck it, we're out. And
I flew away the whole
that's not what happened, everybody, by the way. So, but Smitty,
yeah,
I said Mike McDaniel. I told Tua, like if I was talking to Tua, I'm like, Tua, I know your coach is a bitch, but you got to be the leader. So I did sneak that in.
Yeah, you did.
It was eloquent. And
that's
how
probably the most eloquent bitch you've used.
Respectfully.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got a lot going on, Smitty. It's you and I for a while, and then we'll have Coach Chev will join us here in a few minutes after a big win. They put up some points, big numbers. They got a big win, and then we'll talk about Colorado's big win with Coach Chev.
Huge win.
Yeah, it's a regular win, and then we'll get normal win, and then we'll get finally beat a team that was actually ranked, and then we'll get Coach or Coach. I'm gonna call him Coach Eric Weddle on the show as they go to 7-0. And they play our boy, our Uso extraordinaire in the chat right here, Big Josh. They play Josh's team this week.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we're about to pull up.
Ooh, I would have definitely pulled up. If I wasn't going out of town this weekend, I would have definitely pulled up. I would have definitely pulled up.
I ain't going out of town now again.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a good excuse. Like at least you let them know on Monday that you got the excuse early. So it's good.
Like I really am going out of town though. Like, I don't know.
I know. Don't you hate that? Like, don't you hate when people like really? They make you feel like, damn, I really am going, but you make me damn near feel like I'm not going.
Right. Like I fucked up. Yeah. Like I shouldn't have planned this shit months ago.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, let's get to the quote today before we got this loaded show today. powered by BetUS TV, right there. Smitty, I trust less because I know more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the ones.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones.
Yeah, I trust less on because I know more. That's really what it comes down to. That's why there's two people I trust in the world, me and the other one ain't you. Yeah. So it is what it is.
I like how your quotes been lately because it's been like just boom, boom. Like,
yeah, you like it. Last couple of weeks, you've been telling other people the quotes of the day on the show.
I've been walking around the city like, did you hear JB's quote this morning?
Because they know you now.
Yeah, they been know me, but they know me like more.
Now they know you because of this show. Yeah,
but they been know me like when I was on Speak for Yourself. They be like, Big Smitty.
They're like, I think I saw you behind the scenes. And now though, they're like, fuck, you're on Coach JB show.
They know you more now.
Big difference, but I get what you're saying.
The dude, he be at Fox. Yeah,
I get your point, but but now though you're known.
like I hear you, but like it's kind of weird because like I was on a bigger stage with bigger viewing. Yeah, and now I'm in low. Like I actually went.
Damn near, we don't really know. Damn near numbers wise, probably the same now.
I dare decline a little bit.
Contrary to belief, powered by.
I don't even know.
Underdog Fantasy. So make sure you head on over to Underdog today. We're going to give you our picks of the week. God damn, I keep missing by one. Coach JB, do you know you can go under the number, right? Yeah, but guess what? Just stay consistent and keep going over and you'll hit. Guys, like I've hit a lot, by the way, going over. But today I do have a few under picks for you. You're going to get interested. I got baseball for you and I got football for you on Underdog Fantasy. So make sure you head on over there. Use our promo code Coach JB. Smitty, I'm not here to please the world. I'm here to be real, contrary to belief. I'm not here to please nobody, Smitty. I'm not here to please nobody. See how that difference is, contrary to belief? I'm not here to please the world. I'm here to be real, contrary to belief. See how it goes? The other one was a quote. I trust less because I know more, period. See what I'm saying?
But say that, though, and then say contrary to belief. It works both ways.
It doesn't work. It literally doesn't work because one's a statement, remember? And we'll have a discussion. Poll question, Smitty. Let's dive right into it. I got to ask you right out the gate. Poll question. And then I want to play a game with you.
He love games.
I fucking love games. I just make them up to it. Ad lib.
Like out of nowhere.
Poll question. Is Penn State a top 5 job? Go.
1,000%. 1,000%. Penn State is a blue blood, homie. Yeah, I know they haven't won.
Top 5 job. Name them.
Penn State.
So,
hold on real quick now.
You got Ohio State in there.
Are we talking about available jobs or just in general?
No, in general. Is it a top 5 job anymore? I don't think it used to be. I don't think it is now.
Okay, Ohio State.
Bama.
Georgia.
Michigan. Still got to put Michigan ahead of Penn State because Michigan won a natty just too. Right.
Michigan.
I mean, I can still go down the list. Florida, Miami, Clemson,
Florida. Come on now.
Texas. I mean, there's too many. There's too many. I think there's too many.
It's really debatable, but I think Penn State is top. Like, I think you could say Penn State's top 5, and like, there's no.
Still got Notre Dame in there. Like, I don't know, man. I think there's too many teams. Oregon.
There's a lot of teams in the mix for the 5th spot. Can we say
USC
that?
and Oregon still? I don't think Penn State gets in there.
They ain't won none either. USC.
You got a company. It's not even winning things though. That's why the poll question to me is just: are they a top 5 team? Like if I weathered everything out, literally weathered everything out, they're in a shithole weather wise. I can come out west to a California at SC. I can go out to Austin in Texas, and I can go out to a Georgia, Bama, Florida, Miami, much better weather. And then if I want to stay in shithole weather, then guess what? I'm taking the Michigan job all day over Penn State. And then if I want to stay in that, I'm taking Ohio State all day over Penn State. And I would argue Clemson, they've won 2 natties in the last 10 years. I think Clemson is much better right now, facility-wise and everything included, and weather.
But if you're a head coach for Penn State and you're able to lead that team to a natty, just hypothetically, like understanding like your legacy, being at Penn State, knowing the history of Penn State, I think like that's huge. That's a big deal to lead Penn State to the natty. Now you got to do it, of course, but I still think Penn State, that the name of the school holds weight, kind of similar to a Notre Dame, honestly. Like it's the legacy, it's the history, it's the school, it's Penn State. We are.
Yeah.
Penn State,
it's like Oklahoma. It's like Oklahoma and Oregon to me. Like they're fugazi. Oregon and Oklahoma are both fugazi. pretty, line up everything, money, donors, collectives. They go get a coach that's young and upcoming and blah, blah, blah. Ain't won shit. Oklahoma hadn't won since Barry Switzer left the motherfucker. They haven't won since Stoops took them to a BCS and got waxed by USC by 50. They ain't done shit. USC ruined them. Pete Carroll ruined the fucking Oklahoma football program, and they ain't done shit since. What year was that? 02? Listen, bottom line is a lot of these teams look pretty, don't do shit. They get zero results, Smitty. You get zero fucking results.
My mama always said that. Like I was growing up, she said, "Baby, don't just look at the girl on the outside. She might look pretty and good on the outside, but inside she might be nasty, dirty, messed up. You need to wear 2 condoms, baby." That's basically what you're saying with these teams right now. You need to wear 2 condoms when you fucking with these teams. It's
white men can't jump. It's BPS. Look good and lose versus look bad and win. Homie, see, that's the thing.
But then about Penn State, though, I wouldn't call them losers, though. Like, they were literally a game away from the Natty last year, which means
they lost.
They won 2 bowl games last year. Like, you know,
you protected everybody. Like, I appreciate that out of you. Like, everything comes after that. What you say is like, there.
Yeah.
They were. They almost.
Yeah.
Damn near. You notice that comes? That's optimistically speaking.
That's my natural instinct, though.
Yeah, and then I want to flip it and tell the truth, and I'm gonna like Penn State lost though.
Right, but like,
and Oregon lost though.
Right,
and they haven't won at all.
So for you, it's literally natty or bust. It's
just it's just the truth.
Like, nothing else matters.
Yeah, it's like Kyle Shanahan, but he lost though. I get it, he win. He win. He took all these quarterback, Jamie, but they lost though. They lost.
So the journey don't matter though.
Yeah, they lost though. Like they had the best roster, homie. Like crazy. They had the best roster in football, and they kept losing though.
So like, forget the journey.
Because like you and I know, like
I don't know nothing.
One thing we'll never forget is men.
Okay.
How good the pussy was. You know. Let's just say, Smitty. Be real. You had some bomb pussy back in the day, and then you moved on, right? She moved on. Then you got another girl or wife or what have you, and then you move on, but you never forget that bomb pussy. Like damn, that shit was bomb. Like I wish I could have one time again. Like you'll never forget that bomb. You'll never forget about pussy. You can still be like a loyal, legit guy, in love with the person you're with, but you'll never forget about pussy. Never.
Why does your voice change every time you say that phrase? Like,
because you know that buzz. It's that buzz.
It's that buzz.
You know when you're like, like you'll never forget that about pussy. So you always kind of searching for it again, and you hope the new broad has it, but then she don't, and then you're like, and then one thing she do wrong, like she get up one morning and she on her period and she mad, and you just fucking done with her. You done with her. You cut her off because I remember that good pussy. And she didn't say nothing. She didn't talk. Like, she went in and made me a sandwich. So, like, anyway.
Is that what Penn State is doing with James Franklin?
Yeah, kind of. That's why summation I was trying to go back to. Yeah.
They remembering the good pussy they used to have a long time ago.
So they went back and they looked in the mirror and they saw this mural of Joe Pa. And they was like, fuck. It'd be a different body part, I guess people would want, but at the end of the day, it's in relevance. It's like the good pussy, Smitty. It's like we missed that good pussy, and Joe Pa had that, and now they don't have it. Like, you know what I mean? And then, it'd be different because of the soap gate and all that shit, but we're not gonna go in there. So it'd be probably, I guess it'd be asshole. I don't know. It's a long convoluted story, but at the end of the day, they miss it, Smitty. They miss what they had, homie. And Smitty, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, homie.
Yeah.
You go ahead and fire. I'm okay. You made the move.
Right.
Be careful what you ask for, homie, because this motherfucker's won a title there, a conference title in 16. He's been there since 14. He's had double-digit wins every single year. Like, come on, man. Be careful what you ask for.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. I understand like, all the pressure and losing those back-to-back, like, unexcusable games and the fans out there, booing them. I get the pressure that you got, and I understand why you did it. But to your point, you better have a big time move plan.
Well, they got fuck you money though.
I understand that, but you bring the wrong person in there, and they come in here and they win go 8-4 next year, 7-5 next year. That ain't gonna do it. So
is that his real record, Alan? 36-8 as a head coach there. Got fired.
Come on, homie. And you made a hell of a point. You said what 2.5 weeks ago they were ranked the number 2 team in the nation.
16 days ago.
16 days ago, the number 2
I looked
team
it
in
up
the
to
nation.
I looked it up to I was like,
and now he's fired. That's insane.
Yeah, I believe he's 36-8 in conference football play, correct?
Yeah, I believe
those 8 losses are fucking Ohio State, Michigan. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It has to be the Ohio State, Michigan for fucking every year.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8. Damn near. Until this year, then of course, you have the other ones. But yeah, man, coaching is a tough profession, man. I respect the hell out of y'all. It's like you go into coaching, you're going to get fired at some point. Like you just know it's going to happen. It's not going to be a situation. It's very rare that you'll just be in the same school your entire career and you'll just leave, peacefully. And you're going to get fired at some point. So yeah, for me, the biggest question is like, who are they going to replace him with? Because I don't know. Obviously, we got to wait to see how this season plays out, and I'm sure there's going to be some coaches at smaller schools who are going to have a great season, and they might get the nod. But I mean, they have to make the right move. They have to make.
I don't know what Alan's was referring to. He must be referring to something specific. Overall, in his 11 years, though, I want to be clear, he was 104-45.
104-45. Okay, got
he was 104-45.
And 45 or 25. Okay.
So 104-45 is pretty fucking good. I mean, it's a pretty good record. He was 64-36 in Big Ten play. 64-36. So you're basically, if you do the math, 36 losses, I would argue, in 11 years. If you multiply Penn State and Ohio State twice a year, times 11.
That's what, 22?
So you already lost 22. Then he's lost to, I think he lost to Iowa once and a couple other.
Iowa had some good teams early in the years. Went to a couple of Big Ten championships. Michigan State, a couple of those years probably, if they played each other, they were decent.
But the problem is it's his top 10 record against top 10 opponents is what got him fired.
Yeah, it's like he don't win the big game.
Yeah, and then all this hoopla about everything that happens after is the problem. Like, can't beat a big team, and then you go and enough shit weighing you down, then you lose to a UCLA that you shouldn't lose to. Then you lose to fucking Northwestern because all the hoopla is already in the locker room. And I make this full circle today. Another one bites the dust because, damn, these kids just continue to say, I don't care about shit but myself. And when you do that, it resonates in the locker room. And you can't tell me that James Franklin can get the locker back now because these kids lost to UCLA after losing to Oregon, and now they deflated their fucking huge fucking egos. Now that they're fuck it. They can't have dog. There's not enough to please these fucking enable kids. There's just not enough out there. Not enough money now. There's not enough wins. There's not enough pretty uniforms. There's not enough fucking endorsements. There's not enough commercials. They always want more, homie. We opened Pandora's box, and I told y'all, you give these kids fucking an inch, they'll take a foot. Well, you guys, the adults in the room caused this. You guys caused it, and you'll never get it back, in my opinion. And it's fucking ruined the game. Like, money is the root of all evil. It is, and that's a true story, true statement. There's a time and place for you to earn your money, in my opinion. Now, if somebody gives you money when you're a kid, and you got fucking somebody passed away, unfortunately, and you fucking inherited money, shit happens that we've seen it before in our world. But usually the babies, the kids, and the youth don't get millions of dollars before their family or parents do.
Or coaches give you money underneath the table and get you like a Hummer and car. That was okay. That's a little different. Yeah,
or Smitty, here, take care of your mom mortgage, or your mom need to pay rent or whatever. Well, here it is. Don't worry about it. You got an envelope from someone at your dorm. It wasn't me though, but you knew it was me, and then you played hard for me. See what I'm saying?
Right,
Coach looked out for me. Coach always was real with me. Blah blah blah. Like, come on, homie. Now everybody's getting money. Guess what? If everybody gets money, guess what? I'm not I don't owe you any gratitude now because everybody
it's
get
not
money.
special anymore. It's
Hell
not like
no. Once you took it from being private, homie, and you made it public, I told you guys you ruined the game.
So you're saying you believe that Penn State, the players quit on James Franklin?
I do after the Oregon game. I do. I do. I really do. Lucy, shout out to Lucy. Happy birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Lucy Lou.
You know, it's crazy. So our good friend, Dr. Mendoza, Doc, my former boss who comes in the show, it was his birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Doc.
Lucy's birthday yesterday. And guess what? Our first guest today's birthday, Darren Chevrini.
Today?
Yesterday.
Coach Chev, man. All right, man. Happy birthday to everybody, man.
So everybody had a birthday.
It's Scorpio season, right?
Bailey's birthday was Saturday.
Oh, I forgot to text Bailey on Saturday. Fuck, man. Happy belated birthday, Bailey.
Damn, you sent him some bread?
Bailey, I forgot to tell you on Saturday. I feel bad now. Hope you had a great birthday.
You sent him any cheese or anything?
Nah.
I got cheese from you. Huh?
I ain't get my cheese from you. I gotta get my cheese from you so I can pay him. It's all connected to you.
And that's what leaders do.
Yeah.
Leaders create more leaders.
And speaking of leaders and leadership, it doesn't look like we got that in Miami right now, man. The Dolphins failed to the Chargers this weekend, and your guy, Tua Tagovailoa, revealed that the players have been arriving late and not showing up the players-only meetings, man. Check out this interview.
Well, I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys, right? We're expecting this. Are we getting that? Are we not getting that? We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? So it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
Yeah, man. Let me jump in first, man. And you kind of talked about this a little bit during your intro. You're the quarterback. Like, you are the leader. You're the guy. So everything that you're saying right now, you should go look in the mirror and point at yourself. Every team I've been a part of, the quarterback was the leader. He was one of the captains. You have a C on your chest. And I'm not sure if Tua is he an actual captain for the Dolphins? Can we confirm that? I'm sure he is. You're the quarterback. Like, every football team knows that. So,
he is. He got paid. He is.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He got paid like one. So regardless, you are one. So I just don't understand. Like, I'm sure what you're saying is true because we can see the reflection of poor leadership on the field and the results. But you got to look yourself in the mirror as well. Of course, your head coach, Mike McDaniel, wearing the capris and showing the ankles and all that. Both of y'all. But that's the coach that you wanted. You didn't want the hard-nosed coach that was going after you. that was playing Jay.
What's this? Is this AI?
No, this is the real picture last night. This was doing a presser.
Nah, this ain't real.
This is Mike McDaniel in the presser. He had his feet kind of turned to the side on his ankle. All white G Fazos, all white Air Force Ones, 3 pants on, and he's just getting a good forward lean on as he's talking to the people. This is the leader.
I hadn't seen that picture, homie.
This is the guy leading the way for Miami.
I wasn't expecting this picture.
What were you expecting?
I didn't know that was even on the docket. I was
you thought he was gonna have a full blown Levi suit on or some shit, homie? Chuck Taylor's on.
I did. This is what that's perfect picture. Because it goes circle. It circles back to everything I was saying earlier, homie, how we've emasculated the game. Like, we've turned the game into so feminine, and we think that our guys are going to come out and be like men. They're not. They're going to sound like fucking females, just like your starting quarterback did, who you just paid $55 million a year to. That's how they sound when his leader is this guy.
Jason, the issue, like obviously the outfit is one thing, but for me, it's the foot. Like, what is that left foot doing? That was throwing me off.
I know what it does. Lucy can tell you. She's she dabbles into sociology and social worker. She understands like kind of what these guys give off.
Oh, okay.
You turn your foot to the side like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a female at prom who doesn't know what guy she likes and wants to take home.
Oh.
So he's in his mind. He's got that shit to the side because he's shy. He's scared. He's pussified. He doesn't understand what he wants to really do or say. He's unsure of himself. He was given a spot that he really didn't earn. So now he's like, oh, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. So he's on the side because he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He don't know what he wants to do. Then you compile that with being gay. And then you got a lot of shit going on. He's nervous Nancy on the podium, and he did not want this side angle to get leaked out on me.
So this is like the equivalent of someone like biting their nails or like doing something like it's a nervous stance.
So I picked my nails for my whole life.
Yep.
Picked them, coaching, because when I coached, it was always just I was always moving around. So it was like something to keep me going, right? Because I would dip or pick my nails. One of the two things. That was really one of the two things. And when you're coaching a player, you're superstitious as fuck. Yep. So we are all superstitious. He comes off as like he needs approval. He needs approval by his players. So that's why they miss meetings. That's why they're allowed to be late to shit. That's why, because he thinks he has to be the cool guy to make sure that his guys actually buy in and run through a wall for him. When in retrospect, it's actually the complete opposite. It's actually hold them to a standard, and then they'll fucking trust and respect you that you're the same guy with every single player every single day as I was. That's the difference in leadership and what we call co-leadership, because he thinks he's a co-leader with his players who make triple the amount of money he does. See what I'm saying? They already make more than you, dog. So you're already bending over for them. So don't just tell them to just put it in. Don't just say, hey, guys, just go ahead and put it in. Tyreek, go ahead and just you love doing it. Tyreek, just go ahead and just like fuck me. Like that's what you're saying. Like, nah, homie, you gotta fucking be the leader of men around this motherfucker in the NFL. And if you get beef and you get some shit that cracks off in the locker room, guess what? So be it.
So be it. It's part of the game.
And then you stay quiet about it, though. I lost all respect whatsoever, and I don't think I can ever get it back from Tua and that speech, though. You never air your dirty laundry, homie, and especially not as a quarterback. Regardless of your leadership, regardless of your head coach, regardless of your players, there's not a player in that locker room, unless it is so soft that I'm right 1,000% on what I'm saying. If so soft where the players don't mind him saying this, that's what I hope we haven't got to. I know we're close though. I told you we're the jersey swap era. We're so quick to go right over and see our homeboy after the game. Homie, last night when the dude from Detroit took off on fucking Schuster Smith, the happiest I've been in fucking years.
I know you were.
It was fucking unbelievable to see. I was so goddamn pleased. And I'm like,
we're going to get to that here in a minute, but I'm right there with you as well.
That's the Detroit head coach I like right there. Fuck him. Now, there is a shitbird aspect because this motherfucker's done this 7 times. So I would then go ahead and cut him too. So just remember.
You think it could be true?
Yeah, I'd cut that bitch made motherfucker Brian Case, but
I love it.
I love the fact that he did it. Fuck the jersey swap. Fuck the jersey swap.
That's fucked up, though. That's fucked up in a weird way. And we'll get there, but like you gonna cut him, but you love what he loved that he did it. But real quick before I lose this thought, we gonna get to that. Coach Mike McDaniel, though, he reminds me of the guy that wishes he could have actually been the player. Like he wishes he would have been good at football. Like he wished he could have been the quarterback and played the D1 and maybe to the NFL and been drafted, but he wasn't. So he became a nerd. He became a fan. He probably grew up, had all types of posters on his walls of all different types of players that he looked up to and all this, that, and the third, and became a nerd of the game and found his way and navigated his way into the coaching space. And now that he is a head coach, instead of being like a guy who can actually be a true leader, he's a guy. Listen, I know he played at Yale, but respectfully, Yale is for educators. Yale ain't playing no real football.
They're for who?
It's for educators and nerds. Yale ain't playing on real football. Respect. We love Yale.
Ryan Clark. Rex Ryan said he was a nerd.
Exactly. That's what he called him. He called him a nerd. He is a nerd, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with nerds. Nerds make money. I'm just saying he ain't played no real deal MAC football.
But remember, you was hyped though. You was hyped though when he was out there giving it to him in 7-on and flag. Remember? Remember he was young and he was giving it to him and hold on, homie. No, you forgot. You thought I forgot those receipts, homie? I got them. I got the receipts when he was. That motherfucker thought he was really legit, homie. It's 7-on-7.
He was already out there on the field running the routes.
Motherfucker forgot I had the receipts, homie. You thought he was, JB, he could be a head coach. Homie. See, that's the problem. See, the motherfuckers that he was icing up in 7-on-7 that day, they fucked it up.
What they do?
They fucked him off. They gave him a false hope. See, if it was me on that motherfucker, I don't know, Bailey, if you have that video of him. If it was me, I'm grabbing that motherfucker right off the line of scrimmage. Blah, 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 blah. And see, we gave him hope.
Yeah.
We gave him hope.
That's the issue.
We should have fucking just took away all hope way back then, homie. He would never be coaching right now. He'd be doing fucking Excel spreadsheet work in the office at fucking, Arizona State or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them guys do. So I don't know, man. It was
He's
7-on-7.
smart. Listen, he's smart. Like he knows how to draw up offensive schemes and plays, but he's not a head coach. It's a difference. Like being smart and knowing football is one piece of being a coach, but you gotta be a leader of men. And this stance right here with that left foot doing that's not motivating the team. I'm sorry.
There was a video. I think it's this motherfucking video right here. I want to see this.
What video, homie?
Just search it in Twitter, homie. It pops right up. There's that clip right there. Put it up if you can. Smitty, that's the video you loved. You sent me every day. You was like, look at Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel about to be a hell of a coach. Look at this motherfucker getting loose against this motherfucker. And now look at him, homie. He know what he looks like? I'll be honest, Smitty. He looks like he was running routes. Smitty, he looks right now standing up. Wait till you see him. He looks
forgot about this clip. That's why I'm laughing.
Huh?
I completely forgot about this clip.
Look at him get loose. Take a sec, get him loose. Look at him talking shit, homie.
He was tearing these motherfuckers up.
Hold on, homie.
What, homie? What?
Did we just crack the case again?
What we do?
Why is everyone doing the Tyreek Hill?
I think they're saying he caught the ball, homie. I'm trying to give him a pass. They're saying that's a catch. 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 Huh?
Then he takes over head coaching jobs, and Tyreek starts to do this, and everyone's doing this.
You might be on to something.
Hey, was they mocking him from jump? Are they mocking him every day? Is Tyreek Hill really like clowning you so that you caught a ball in 7-on? It's really not fucking. It's really clowning him the whole time.
This is like a bigger picture thing you talking about right now.
Bigger picture Monday, homie.
Bigger picture Monday. This is Macro Monday. Hey man, I digress, man. Y'all think about that. Y'all take that how you want to take it, but this might be some bigger shit going on in Miami, man. But
look at the stance.
Yeah, the stance to me. I can't even look at it. No more.
I came out to coach you, and the real shit. Just I don't know how you would configure me in that.
Do it real quick.
No, I'm just saying the attire. If I'm at, I just want to be clear with the attire, though.
Do the stance, though. It's the stance for me.
I know, but I'm saying the attire, like
you ain't even got nothing there to like even try to mock him and dress like that. You can't even do it.
Like the attire, though. Can I want to lead men in the attire, though.
Right.
Like I want to address the attire, though.
Please do.
I come out and I come into the locker room the first day. We're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like you guys are in the locker room getting ready for a game.
Yeah.
And I walk in to get you guys ready for the game. and it's the attire for me. Are you fucking hyped when I walk in like this?
Mm-mm.
And in those fucking skinny sweats and a hoodie, looking like I'm just fucking some bum off the fucking street, and I'm in there, Smitty, let's go! Like, it's not Smitty, let's go, though. It's, okay, Darnell, you got to really go out there today. Now, remember, when they double you at the point of attack, you got to really fight and get through there and get skinny.
Mm.
And, like, what?
I've never seen my head coach's ankles ever.
Unless it's shorts or something in a fucking practice.
But then he probably got some socks on, though. He motherfucker barefoot with the forces on.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I don't know why. I told you he should have been fired a long time ago. I think that it's firing season. I think these people are like, fuck it. But they've created this mess, and I'm kind of pissed off that guys like James Franklin and these other guys are getting fired also so quickly because of the upper management in this whole thing has created this. We created it by allowing these kids to do what they want, pay the kids, do the shit that we expect, what we thought we could get away with, and now we're firing dudes at an all-time high when really the ADs and shit need to be fired. Like the ADs and these presidents need to be fired too now.
The upper management.
If it's just all fucking coaching. Like, let's just keep it real. You told us that we could do this. $56 million to buy out James Franklin. Overall big picture on this whole thing, going back to this whole, I'm just trying to tie all these coaches into a bow.
Yep.
Jimbo, I think, was a $75 million payout. That was the most ever. They gave him 100 overall. James was the second highest big payout of all time, 56 mil. Here's the macro level of all this, though. Like, so 56 million, they pay his ass to go away today. You got 56 million to lose.
Right.
Make it make sense. I'm paying you $56 million to walk away.
Not counting the money you got paid the next coach.
But that's my point. So, like, my whole question is, like, are these guys going to end up changing the way that this is done? Because you can't continue to pay these guys out and then expect to go get Urban Meyer and give him 100.
Right.
Urban Meyer, if he, let's just say, for instance, or Nick Saban, let's just say Nick Saban said, fuck it, I want to come back, right? He's getting a job. He's getting whatever job he wants. If he puts his name out and says, I want to coach again, he's getting Florida. And I wouldn't be surprised, dog, if he took Florida and gave SEC a big shit sandwich. I'm going to be honest. Ooh. So let's just say Nick Saban comes back. He's going to get $100 and something million. So you got to come up with $156 million. Let's just say, for instance, just at the gate. Then he's going to get the best staff. You're going to have to pay them more than most. Are you ready for this? Are these administrators understanding you're not only having to pay to get that guy, you're paying these kids and these collectives and all these other things that come with it? Like, let's be real. Come on, man. I don't know, but it's only ruining it even more.
And then the collective still got to, pay the players, and it's just a lot of money getting thrown around. So
yeah,
I'm with you.
It's only ruining it even more, in my opinion. So, like, that's just where it is, in my opinion, but I don't know. Smitty, I'll play a game real quick before we take a break, get Coach Chev on. Before Bailey gets into the net, because we got a lot of shit Bailey did. Good, bad, or the ugly?
Okay.
It's called Good, Bad, and the Ugly. There's 8 coaching jobs open right now.
Okay.
I'm going to give you, and you tell me, is it good, is it bad, or is it ugly?
All right, let's go.
So let's start with Arkansas. Good, bad, or ugly as far as the next head coach and job opening? Is it a good job, a bad job, or an ugly job when it comes to the landscape of college football?
That's a tough one.
See now the problem is Arkansas used to be a fucking great job. It was an unbelievable
bad job.
And now you look at it with NIL, you look at it with the possibility of what's there and who wants to go there now.
That's the biggest thing. I don't know if kids want to really go there. So I don't know if you're going to be able to really get the top guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say bad.
Okay, you're bad. Oklahoma State, good, bad, or ugly?
Damn, that's ugly now.
Now, Oklahoma State in Stillwater with Boo Pickens, who used to be one of the biggest money-making guys in the world, is now passed away. And you're telling me Stillwater is fucking ugly in a matter of a couple years like this. Do you realize what we've done to college football? I'm just telling you guys, when you hear these lists and tell me that you hear more ugly than anything, it's a fucking unbelievable landscape that we have created. Smitty, Good, bad, or ugly? Oregon State.
You gotta say ugly right now, homie.
I mean, it's always been ugly. It's always been ugly.
And you broke it down earlier. I mean,
it's always been ugly, but you got Jonathan Smith, who's an alum, went there in the Pac-12 conference, did very well. Mike Riley did pretty damn good there. Dennis Erickson did pretty fucking good there. You used to be okay in Corvallis with shitty indoor facilities. They had the shittiest bubble indoor facility ever. And it's just a Nike town, and you have no fucking money. Like, it doesn't make no sense to be in Corvallis. Then you're in Corvallis, it's always gray sky. It's a shithole. It's fucking, you got to go to Eugene. You got to go to your rival to fly out of there. Your recruits have to fly into your rival's airport to come to your campus, and they go right by Eugene Stadium, Autzen. They go right by Autzen to go past you to Corvallis, and all the players in the bus like, whose stadium's this? Oh, that's Oregon. Oh, we can't. We're not even being recruited by Oregon.
Right. And in the event that you lucked out and you're able to get like a 4 or 5 star that want to come look at your school, they damn sure going to stop by Oregon first now because they're already there. So they're going to stop by there first before they come to see you. So, yeah, that's crazy.
Good, bad, or ugly? That's ugly. Good, bad, or ugly, man. Penn State.
That's good. That's still good. I told you that before. I gave the full breakdown. It's still, listen, I know this year is not going in the route that they wanted them to go to, but this is a double-digit win team year after year. They were a game away from the Natty just last year, and at the end of the day, that Penn State name still holds some honor and some respect. So that's a good job.
Good, bad, or ugly? Stanford.
I'm gonna say bad. I almost said ugly. I'm gonna say bad, man. Let's see what Andrew Luck can put together, man. They got this big $50-something million donation. Let's see how they use it.
Only reason it's not ugly is because fucking that $50 million guy. That's it.
Yeah.
And that might end up being even making it worse. So, like, I'm just telling you, you ain't had a black player there since Richard Sherman. Shut the fuck up. In the chat. Shut the fuck up, chat.
I thought Emmett Smith Jr. was there for a hot second.
Yeah, he was fucking really good. Let's dive into good, bad, or ugly, Smitty. Virginia Tech.
Ooh, I'm gonna still say good. Yeah, I'm gonna still say good, JB. What you thinking?
Bad. Nobody wants to go there. I'm just being real. Like, nobody wants to go there. Like, you're in a conference now that has to compete with Miami and Clemson.
Yeah, but
Florida State's gone. Norvell will be fired here in a week.
Okay.
Dog,
Clemson ain't that high right now.
My worry is nobody cares about you anymore because I'm going to go in that conference. I'm going to go up the seaboard where I have to go now and face. Okay, there's Bill Belichick. We already know he's in his coffin. You got to go past him. But still though, North Carolina's got the Colorado shit with it right now. It's got the coach. It's got the Jordan brand. It's got the fucking eyes on them. I'm just saying it's not good, but just
I hear you.
You know, in the media, it's bigger than me. As if I'm Virginia Tech, right? I got to keep going by. I got to go to Clemson. I'm not whether they're down or not right now. We can't match them in facility. We can't match them dollar for dollar. We can't match them in money. We can't match them in recruits. Then I keep going. I go to Miami, and then I got Florida State. So, like, I'm just saying, nobody cares about Virginia Tech. I say it's a bad job. Good, bad, or ugly, Smitty? UAB.
Ugly.
They just fired a former Super Bowl champ.
They've been ugly.
All right, and then good, bad, or ugly, UCLA. Now, mind you, these are the 8 job openings that are current. Michigan State may come open as early as today, and Jonathan Smith may get fired at Michigan State, who used to be a prominent job in basketball, football, used to be a power. Now they're nobody. They're like Virginia Tech to me. Michigan State is in that Virginia Tech category as nobody cares. I'm not better than Michigan. I'm not better than Ohio State. I'm not better than Penn State. And I'm probably not better than fucking now Nebraska. Fucking, I've lost to UCLA and USC.
Michigan State used to be popping on like 10 years ago. Like when I was in high school and like college, they were going to Big Ten championships, playing against Iowa. They were like rocking.
Here's the problem with UCLA. I'm gonna
say bad for UCLA. I'm gonna say bad. It's not ugly.
It is bad. I here's why. You brought Noel Mazzoni, obviously a weekly guest on our show. Long time friend of mine. You bring him back, and now they lead the nation in offense. Wait, homie, time out. So you couldn't get a fucking first down with Sunseri and Deshaun Foster. Let's be honest here.
Don't say it.
What sucks is this is the slippery slope that we are in in this profession, in this generation, in this era. The current landscape will create a narrative for Deshaun Foster to never coach again, because his program looked so bad, but we don't really know the inside out. We don't know what he was doing. Was he prepping for year 3? Was he gutting the program? Was he still creating a culture? We don't know any of that. All we know about is our results. Yeah. What have you done for me lately? Deshaun Foster and Sunseri combo, 2 guys that are offensive guys, had the worst offense I've ever seen. They take a young little kid who's from a lineage, and Rick Neuheisel's son, he was a wideout coach. He played there. He got carried off as a walk-on quarterback, beating Texas years ago. They simulated that when he beat Penn State as a play caller. But they hired Noel Mazzoni, who coached Neuheisel under Jim Mora, brought him back to go in the booth. Then they brought him to the field against Michigan State this past Saturday. And it's clearly a mixture of what he does, a little bit of Chip Kelly, a little bit of Neuheisel and his dad.
Yeah.
They're creating this, and they said, Nico, listen, the play calls are going to be simplified. We're going to dumb this down. Right chevron. That's the fucking play call. Left exit. Left Exxon. We got chevron to the right. We got Exxon to the left, and that's Noel Mazzoni all day long. That snag, bubble, corner. I mean, just basic shit. Now, Nico knows I got one read over here. If I don't like it, I use my athleticism. I fucking run. Now, Nico, all of a sudden, even though he's not putting up godly numbers, he looks fucking competent. He looks like the athletic guy that was paid by Tennessee now, doesn't he? Yeah. He looks like all the other fucking quarterbacks in the country that we paid money to. Now, he looks like, oh, shit, this motherfucker's a dude. Even though he's not throwing for 350, that's not what they need to do, though.
He's all playing he well within the system.
Be a 6'6" guy who can throw it and run. Fucking, guess what? Mazzoni's made that real simple. Neuheisel's calling it because he was on the staff. Let's be real. He was on the staff. He's been there. So guess what? We're not going to just pass him by and bring Noel from coaching at high school in Chandler, Arizona, right to UCLA and be the OC. So we said, hey, let's get something comfortable around you. Noel Mazzoni, who coached you. We'll bring him in, help you out. Now, Noel's on the headset like, hey, start down, man. I love Chevron here. We love fucking boom, boom, boom. And now he knows it because he played for Noel. Yep. So the kid knows it. The kid spits out the play. Boom. Nico now knows it because practice, it's like, hey, Chevron. Now it's not fucking zip to boot right X, fucking orange 22 dagger, backside, post corner. We don't got to do all that shit no more. Right. Now Nico go play, fucking boom, 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 boom.
This ain't the NFL, homie. You got to do all that.
And Sunseri was a fucking mockery, and his daddy, runs a bunch of Italian restaurants in fucking Lower Manhattan, New York. Fuck, that's where he needs to go and make me some fucking risotto, motherfucker. So anyway, that's what's going on. Noel looks good. They look good. They play fast, and now look what they're fucking scored 45 and 38.
Yeah, homie, they balling right now. Me and you gonna have to fuck around and go to the UCLA game the following Saturday. So
listen, I'm looking at their schedule. I'm gonna be honest. The problem is the whole point of it is. Deshaun committed coaching suicide, taking a job before he was ready. Then you got an OC who got fired, and then their offense comes in, a guy off the street in high school, off the Coach JB show with Big Smitty, and they're putting up 45 and 38. Again, what do us old motherfuckers know? We can't coach, I guess. But here's the problem. Tim Skipper, a good friend of mine who's the interim head coach, he ain't going to get the job. That's the problem. And I'm looking at their schedule. Let's just say for shits and giggles, they won out. Let's just say UCLA goes on. That means they have to beat Indiana and Ohio State.
Ooh.
And everyone else they can win.
Yeah.
But retrospectively, aren't UCLA kicking their fucking selves in the ass? They're like, damn, we got talent and we lost to New Mexico and UNLV and Northwestern. UCLA could be 5 and fucking 1, homie, right now.
They really could, homie. They have the right coaches out there.
So are they a bad, ugly, or good job? Listen, UCLA should be a great job.
Yeah.
It's just like SC, right? They should be great.
I'm going to call it bad for now.
Yeah, I'm going to say bad because of the location, the price of what where you have to live. You have to live in fucking Hidden Hills, Woodland Hills, or Marina Del Rey, or somewhere like that. That's what UCLA and USC's real estate companies actually get their coaches, somewhere in those areas to live. You got to live in those areas, so the price of the places are ridiculous. The taxes in California are ridiculous. You got gas, you got traffic, you got all the shit. Then I got to bring in recruits and try to get them to pay them to live in that ridiculous high price shit.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. I think it's a bad job right now, but then facility they have upgraded. They did do some things like that, but at the end of the day, it's a bad job. I'm with you on that. So
Coach
those are the 8 jobs that are open.
Coach Mazzoni is the first person that's like from our show that has actually like got like a positive opportunity after being connected to you. So I know I always talk about how everybody connect to you, like we go down, but this might be the positive sign that the wheels are turning and now we're going to the positive. So shout out to Coach Mazzoni, and we'll see how this impacts the rest of us who are working with you. So moving on amicably, though, on the rundown here.
I know the job now. I got no.
Talk about this a little bit earlier. Chiefs Queen, man, took out Dan Campbell and the Lions, and Brian Branch, Juju Smith-Schuster got into a little scuffle, and we got video, right?
Juju damn near got fucked up the whole way. So he take a sucker punch and then he gets slammed. Like Juju, he got fucked up the whole time.
Nose bleeding.
Like Juju, it was an L.
And he's from out here too, so I'm just letting you know that.
I coached him. I know his whole family.
He's from out here, so I don't know what that means. But
played at Poly. Daddy, he got Uso in him.
Really?
Yeah, Juju mixed. Juju black and Uso.
Oh, okay. No wonder he in the league. That's a great combination.
Yeah, we heard him at Cabrillo right before he took a trip to Ohio State. We heard him put him out the game. It was an hour delay because we thought his neck broke. One of my players, we were giving it to Poly, by the way. And anyway, because that's what my team did. My teams did. But
look at this picture though.
That's what he looked like when I was at Cabrillo and he was at Poly. We had him like that. Huh?
Are you bragging about injuring him and almost breaking his neck?
No, he wasn't injured at all. He was scared and faked it because we were giving it to him. Yeah. He took a visit to Ohio State the very next morning. So was he really hurt down for an hour, homie? I had to bring the ambulance and shit and get him.
He faked that injury, homie?
We were giving it to him, homie, on lures. Go ask anybody that watch. Anybody that knows that game, they know. We lost 6-0 to Poly, homie. They're number one team in the nation. Stop.
But you lost, though.
They had Juju, Biggie, fucking Jack Jones.
Lost,
I know we lost. I know.
But going off what you told me fucking 30 minutes ago, you either win or you lose. You either Super Bowl or
no doubt.
You got the prime queen or you didn't.
I was a loser. We lost.
You're a fucking loser. So you're bragging about fucking
I had one D1 guy. They had 30, but yeah, we lost.
That's not an excuse, though.
No, it is. We lost.
I don't give a fuck who you had. You lost.
You did.
So let's stop talking about the games. Move on. You fucking got your ass beat.
We did lose. Pro back Freddie Mac. We did lose pro back Freddie Mac. I know. I would love to see your resume, though. Oh, forget it.
But you said something very interesting earlier. You said that you would be excited and happy that Brian Branch did this, but then you would cut him afterwards as well. Can you please break that down on a macro level from a head coach standpoint, how you would be like cheering for this and excited for your player and give him a pat on the back and good shit, and then you would follow that up by cutting him? Explain that, please.
It's a very macro level discussion. I don't know if a lot of you can grasp it in the chat or else they're watching. We got like 6,000 people in here right now. And I don't know if a lot of you guys will understand it. So at the end of the day, we want like some nastiness, edge. We want to play with edge. My teams knew not to incite a riot, but also never back down from one.
Okay.
That makes sense. See, are you macro enough to understand that?
Yeah.
We're not going to start a riot. And then we're going to also, Coach AB said, get away. We're going to end it. We're not going to keep doing it.
Starting them won't be none.
Yeah. This is the issue here. He took a punch at you. So that's not what I condone under my program. We're not thugs. We're not going to try to act like we're we're not doing that after a game. That's bitch made to me that we did it after a loss.
Okay.
That's the problem I see. Because now why you didn't do that shit on the field when you were fucking playing between the numbers? Why were you letting Juju mollywop you in the run game on the backside? If you go look, Juju was digging his ass out in the run game. Why didn't you fucking have that fight in the game? Why do you do a sucker punch bitch shit afterwards? So that's where I address him and say, that's not what Detroit Lion football is, and you're not going to represent me that way. I'm going to have to cut you. But in the macro level speaking, if I'm like the leader of that football program and that guy did that, my other guy saw it. Now my guys know we're not going to just take an ass. We're here to fucking fight regardless of win, lose, or draw. And that's the culture that's been created in Detroit on a macro scale. If you understand, if you get what I'm saying, he was a sacrificial lamb today. But tomorrow you see this, what we're about. We got to move on. But I had to cut you, son. So that's just a macro thing. You got to understand how it works. It's a lot. It's hard to understand for like gays. It's hard to understand for like all the people in the chat that never played or never coached. They'll never understand it because what I mean is they're going to come out, right? They're going to come out after me and say, there's no place for this in football for a guy to hit a guy with a helmet on. But they don't understand that. They don't understand that. The gays. So like that's where we are. So like, see, I'm gonna females. Why do they? You don't have to hit them in the helmet, coach. It's not what football's about. Bitch, shut up. Make me a sandwich. This is where we are, huh?
Stop using the
By the way, hey, Harrison Butker.
Thank you.
You gotta make me a sandwich now, bitch. You missing goddamn field goal, homie. You missing field goals like a motherfucker. I think you are being paid by fucking underdog. You've been paid off, homie, by somebody.
I'm so happy you're doing this.
Something's going on in Vegas. Something's going on. You either making too many motherfucking sandwiches or you bitches ain't making you enough sandwiches. Harrison Butker, you better fucking make a fucking kick, homie. And luckily that team didn't need it last night, but you're fucking doing something out there, homie.
Right-handed guy, I have been waiting for you and or Bailey to bring this topic up on the show. I didn't want to say nothing.
Why?
But this motherfucker has been ass ever since he made those fucking comments. He was probably the best kicker in the league prior to making those comments. He makes the comments about women making sandwiches and being excited to serve their man and not accomplishing any personal goals ever in their life. He come into this fucking year, and every single week he misses a fucking chip shot. Did you see that kick, homie? He missed.
I mean, time out. I want to know. There's only a few people in the world, homie, that can do the things that they do and get away with it and still perform at a high level. It's porn stars. Yeah. They got to perform no matter what. They can't have a limp dick, homie, and get a good video. Yep. They can't do it. So porn stars have to perform regardless of what's going on. Number one. Number two are NFL kickers. You have to perform regardless of the scandal outside of what's going on. You told the bitch, make me a sandwich. And what's happened since, you've been shitty. And that was Harrison Butker's wife right here. And he said, bitch, make me a sandwich. We should make sandwiches. I'm going to do the kicking, bring the bread home. You're not. Now the broad making the sandwich is the breadwinner. You fucked us, Harrison Butker.
Now Harrison going home and he's like, hey, babe, I had a tough game. He made me a sandwich. She's like, no, bitch, make me a sandwich. Add bacon too.
And avocado, bitch.
He has to make it.
And red onion.
He has to make it. And at some point, Eddie Reed gonna get tired of motherfucker and he gonna cut his ass too. At some point. He gonna be in the USFL.
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
There's only a few guys with it factors that can do dirt, say something, and take the barrage of social media hate.
You're one of them.
Still sell major jerseys. Butker sold more jerseys than anybody, remember?
Yeah.
All MAGA. Set for life. And then if you were to continue to be good and make kicks, then we'd be like, all right, he got that it factor.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? Full circle here.
He got that bitch factor.
Who's that guy that does that at an all-time high? Ohtani gambles on his own games, takes money from all the bettors, owns all the betting sites, takes your land from Maui and just real estate scams, goes to Vegas and takes an Uber Eats thing over and fucking still goes out and hits 55 homers and 120 RBIs.
Avoid prison.
He wrote a children's book with a fucking dog, homie. The dog's name was like fucking Scandal or something. Nobody knows what the fucking difference is between the it factor doing dirt and getting away with it and still performing at a high level like a porn star versus a guy that said, go make me a sandwich, and now I can't make a fucking kick because he can't handle the heat. And guess what the irony is, Smitty? Can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen.
Mina Kimes says that she believes the Colts defense specifically is ready and built for a deep playoff run. Check this out.
They're not the best defense in the NFL, but they're one of the most interesting this year. And obviously, defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo was a big part of why. Dan, a couple things jump out, and a lot jumps out to me, but two things. One is just the ability to change game to game and individually game plan for opponents. I know you're going to get into that, but like last true. 2 weeks, man, like you go from the Rams, obviously you're playing a ton of zone against them because you're worried about them. 2 weeks, man, like you go from the Rams, obviously you're playing a ton of zone. Individually game plan for opponents. I know you're going to get into that, but like last true. 2 weeks, man, like you go.
I want to repeat a few things you said because I want to make sure we're clear. I know you're going to get into it means I don't have to get into it because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I can't get into it because I can't show anybody in America what the fuck I'm discussing because I'm reading it off a fucking teleprompter. So therefore, I can't talk about what the fuck it is because I don't know it. Number one. Darnell, where'd you go? So let's keep listening.
I already know where you're going with this, so I just have to get up.
From the Rams, obviously you're playing a ton of zone against them because you're worried about them beating you out over the top. Then in the first half against Las Vegas, team without Brock Bowers or much threat at receiver, 70% man coverage. So that flexibility is something that Lou Anarumo has really brought to a unit that you remember under Gus Bradley pretty much just played cover three. Then the other thing I wanted to highlight, they throw so much at you in pressures, like different styles of pressures. The simulated pressures have been, they've used simulated pressures at the fifth.
I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today.
Homie, did you see Dad's face, homie? When she fucking took, homie, he was like, he did a damn near a Smitty right there. Let's keep it real. Dan damn near did a Smitty when she gave him that. Like, like, go back a little, baby. Can you rewind just a little bit in Dan's... Look at Dad right here, homie, like when she tells him this. Let me hear it from him again.
Styles of pressures. The simulated pressures have been, they've used simulated...
Hey, homie, you're sick, homie.
Homie, Dan damn near like did a Smitty, homie, when I say some off the wall shit, homie. He damn near was like, it makes no sense what she just said. Like, this shit is getting to be so ridiculous that he can't even like fucking fathom being up there with her no more. And we got to be real. We got to just say enough's enough, little Asian lady. You got to go away. Hey. We got to be enough's enough. It's a mockery of football. It's a mockery of sports. It's a mockery of football. And I say it's a mockery of sport in a plural form. That means sport in general is being fucking decapitated in front of our very eyes. It's being fucking castrated. It's being castrated. She's clipping around the mushroom head right now. She's cutting us. So our shit just fall out. She cutting us right now, homie. She cutting the umbilical cord away
mushroom
from
head, Bailey. The
football,
mushroom
homie.
head.
She's cutting away football from us, man. From us men. She's taking it from us by giving us.
Mina is not changing football right now. She's not making the sport work.
No. She said 70%, but then they just jumped into cover three. See, I would love for Mina to get on camera get the film up and show me those cover 3 percentages. I would like to see the 70% of the cover 3 that she just talked about so eloquently, because you know what? It's very hard to run cover 3 out of a 2-shell look unless you invert a safety down and you screw them down tight, and then you rotate the other safety to the middle, and then we see the corners bail out at the snap, and then we see the backers take out the flat and hook curl area, and then we go, oh, shit, now it's cover 3. But when we got corners match across the board, which turns into cover fucking 0, and she calls it cover 3, then we got a problem. See, I want to get on the board with her. I want to get on the board with her.
That's fucking real like football shit to try to make it seem. She has a research team, and she said, "Hey, research team, can you see how many times the coach played cover 3 versus man in their defense this season? They go use whatever stats that they need to find the numbers." And they present it to her, and she lays it out there. Is that
you know what I got? I want to macro this with you because it's a great topic to macro because we got to get over this.
She never said she could go on the board.
No. I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna defend her for you. Real shit. I'm gonna defend her for you today. I don't think, in her defense, because she's just spewing out. We agree, right? She's spewing out the stats that there's given to her. You've agreed to it. You just said it, actually. So you actually you let the cat out the bag. You know she's just. Yeah, look at that T-shirt and mug. Look at that combo right there.
Ooh, I like how it's matching, homie.
Yeah.
So you can buy the mug and the shirt simultaneously at the CoachJBStore.com.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. CoachJBStore.com, man. We get all that other shit too, like all your shit, like living life up and living up and all that other shit.
No, we shut that down. Well, yeah, man. Let's keep things rolling. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. We had over 3,000 people in here on YouTube. We should have 3,000 likes. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe.
Hey, Smitty, you know what's funny? Not to cut you off. You know what's funny?
You already cut me off. What?
It's going to be very hard. I wanted to cut you off just to get this in. It's going to be very difficult.
I'm going to do it again.
I'm going to do it when Chef comes on. It's going to be very hard to.
I'm going to beat your ass.
If you show up this week, we'll check it out. It's going to be very difficult to not fire Luke Fickell.
Why is that?
Because you fired James Franklin. It's going to be very difficult not to fire Jonathan Smith.
Why is that?
Because you fired James Franklin. It's going to be very hard to not fire Billy Napier.
Why?
Because Miami's whipping that ass. It's going to be very hard to not fire Norvell.
Really?
Because South Florida may be a playoff team.
Oh.
You can't have Miami and South Florida whipping ass and then be in the state where those two teams are whipping ass with less money, less facilities, less whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And guess what? If you know what whoop-de-whoop is, you're going to be fired because you got less of it. So at the end of the day, homie, Fickell, who's a fucking cunt.
Oh, shit.
You got Jonathan Smith, great friend, good dude, Glendora, pride of Glendora High School right here. Never should have left Oregon State, but guess what? I get it. You want to take the bigger admirational job.
TJ Hoosh boy.
Yeah, good dude. And now there's two guys in Florida that may lose their job here shortly, too. I'm just going to be honest. It's going to happen, Smitty, because it seemed like it was Black Monday yesterday in the NFL. And I'm like, God damn.
Why are you speaking death on their life, though?
I'm not. I'm just telling you fact. The fact is they got 3 coaches fired yesterday. I didn't make it up. Trent Dilfer, Bray at Oregon State, and James Franklin. 3 of them motherfuckers got fired yesterday. Damn near maybe a 4th in Jonathan Smith. And now Keenan Pell out here fucking issuing fucking, what do you call it? Or Pell or whatever his name is.
Keenan Peel?
Is that his name? Yeah.
Keenan Peel?
I don't know.
Michael Keegan and Jordan Peele?
Yeah, the guy that looks like James Franklin.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Key.
Yeah. That did all the names, the shit.
Key, yeah, that's Key. Yes.
Lacarius.
You said Key and Pat. What you just say?
I don't know. It sounded good.
I can't even say it because you said it so wrong.
Yeah, I don't know the names. Hey, Smitty, here's the thing. I wouldn't be shocked if Fickle. They may get another week now because it'd be hard to fire him on a Monday. I was thinking Fickle's getting fired. Fickle got waxed, shut out, Smitty. How bad is Wisconsin?
They bad as hell.
So, like, why has he got a job? I don't know. But there's a lot of guys.
Here's my bigger thing, though, with them is that, like Fickle is such a fucked up name to have as a coach.
Yeah, he's so fickle.
Like, you're fickle. Like, I can't trust you now. You're up and you're not loyal to anything. You're loyal to the money. You're loyal to the next opportunity. Like, I'm not saying that's really him, but I'm saying his name is Fickle.
I can't wait for Wednesday with AJ McCarron because here's the thing. What have I been saying about football in general, but college football for the last 3 years on this show, but I've been saying it for 6 years?
You said it's shitty, it's soft, it's too feminized, it lost all masculinity, quarterback play is
use everything I said. I'm saying, but what's the main thing I've been saying? Like what too many playoff teams does what?
Waters it down.
Now you're on. Damn, I do say all that other shit too. So that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know what you were saying.
I said, and you didn't get watered down. But here it is.
It's a long list.
If it isn't watered down now, and I haven't been correct for the last 5 years, please tell me. But what do I know? Because it's watered as fuck down, and it's more watered down than it's ever. It's like the old Asian lady goes outside in the front yard and just has a water hose on all day. That's what we're doing.
Why is the Asian lady though?
Because they love water and plants and shit. Oh. And they just sit out there and over water everything. Let me give you a little stat line. And I can't wait for AJ McCarron on Wednesday.
We'll take Monday, so you keep talking about Wednesday.
In 2023, the average margin of victory in the SEC alone was 16.3.
Okay.
In 24, it dropped to 13.3.
Okay.
In 25, it's now down to 10.
Parity, homie.
It's not parity. It's called watered down. See, there's a difference. You keep. I think you're what's the word? Misconstruing parity for watered down.
Can you spell that?
I think you're misinterpreting watered down for parity.
Let's not use words we can't say.
You're misinterpreting watered down for parity.
I think you're misinterpreting parity for watered down. And there goes the issue.
It's actually the same exact thing. If I say it the other way or you say it, it's the same thing, though, at the end of the day.
But when I say it my way, I'm leading with parity first because, like, that's the thing that I believe in.
Yeah.
Right? So if I say I should go parity first, when you say it, you should say water down first.
Right. Now, can we sit up here this morning,
okay,
and say Oregon's not any good? What? I can't answer that question because they beat Penn State. They beat Penn State at home in overtime.
Yeah.
And then Penn State lost to UCLA.
Okay.
And then they lost to Northwestern. And then Oregon just lost to Indiana.
Indiana's fire, though.
And now I'm thinking maybe Oregon's not very good. Oregon's not very good. Maybe we haven't thought about that. Maybe we haven't macro leveled.
Don't do that.
Maybe we haven't macroed it. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. I can't lie about a team that's no good. Like, come on.
What does your gut say, though?
I don't think they're that good. I watched them specifically versus Indiana, and it's like, maybe Penn State's just not really bad, and Oregon's not that much better. Maybe that's what's really going on. Because college football's watered down. See, get that? See how it works? See, that's not parity. It's watered down.
You should ask this question to our next guest and see what he thinks about college football being watered down, homie.
I don't want to ask him that at all because he's going to get a new job here in a couple weeks because there's like 8 jobs open.
You're mad because he's going to disagree with you.
No, I don't want to put him out there so that he can't use that. See, we got a job on this show, and named Noel Mazzoni. Noel Mazzoni got a job because he's been on this show every day.
Yes.
So Noel got a job, and they're leading the nation off, and and they won 2 games. And
Hey,
now
Coach was really like at home, just chilling, like smoking
goes to high school in Arizona. Yeah, coming on this show, chilling, wanted to come. And then it's crazy, wanted to come back on the show. And then he was coaching the USFL last year. Yeah. And he was like, man, when can I come on? And then the next thing, boom, I get a job at UCLA again.
Number one offense. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But without further ado, man, the former head coach at Colorado, interim head coach, former alum, offensive coordinator. Then he moved and John took over at JUCO for a year, went undefeated out here at Chaffey College. And then said, you know what? I'm going to go try it out. I'm going to go D2 for a year, 2 years, maybe 3. Takes over Northeastern State University. And respectively, had to turn this place around, and that's what he's doing. Off a big win. Another big win. They put up another bunch of points. Former Cleveland Brown. NFL wide receiver.
Keep going.
Guy that coached Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech. Been around all these guys. Damn. Now he's in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma.
Woo!
Got a pool. And just had a birthday, Smitty.
Ooh, happy belated birthday.
He got birthdays matching with Dr. Mendoza, the legendary Mendoza family. Lucy in the chat. Bailey just had a birthday Saturday.
Just turned
Everybody's
14.
birthday is yesterday. Everybody's birthday was this weekend. Let's bring our main man, the head coach, Northeastern State University, Darren Chevrini, joins the show. Coach, what up?
What's up, fellas? Good to see you guys, man.
Man, big win, huh?
Big win.
Big win, man. We're playing really well, JB. We set a couple school records.
Every week you set a record.
We averaged 10 yards per play, man, which is a big
wow.
number.
Yeah.
So we had over 500 yards of offense on 51 plays. We scored on our first 4 possessions of the game. Started really fast. Defense, played really well on defense. Had the lowest number, 167 yards of total offense against them. So it was the lowest number, I think, since 1996. Biggest road win since 1970, man. Biggest road win, 48-point victory, 152-3. And we're playing well, man. We're starting to kind of hit our groove, man. I'm a firm believer that teams at the middle of the season, they either start doing this or they start doing this.
Yeah.
So we're making the push right now. We kind of dubbed these last 6 games the chase. And, we're trying to go 1-0 every week of the chase, man. And so we got our first one, and now it's on to the next. But excited about how we're playing, Jay. We're playing really well, man. And the team's
hell yeah. Let everybody know, man. Shit, they're like 8 jobs over, Smitty. I don't know if I can making a push.
Right.
Yeah, he's making a push for shit. And look, I thought you what a Michigan State had. I was like, damn, Michigan State. It's funny. Our good friend there, Jonathan Smith. I can see a lot of guys getting fired this week, Chev, because of what happened in the 3 guys that we all know. I know James very well. Good dude, obviously. Since his coaching waiting days at Maryland under Friesian. All the things that he's gone through, rebuilding Vandy, doing the things he's done here. I can't believe he's already been here 11 years and replaced Bill O'Brien after the whole debacle happened and Joe Pa passed away. And he's kind of taken over a hard situation. Bill O'Brien had the hardest part, and then he got it back going. And then James came in, and firing him was a shocker, I guess, but expected as well during this new era. But then Trent Dilfer gets fired at UAB, hard job. And then Bray gets fired. Oregon State 0-7 to start the year. Don't you think Fickle maybe's next? And we lost already to Shaun Foster. We lost Gundy, who's been at Oklahoma State for 40 years. And now probably Napier, Norvell, other guys are going to be on the hot seat. This is the part I've never seen it this quickly. The Black Sunday and the Black Monday type of part of this season this fast. Have you?
No, I really was surprised with the Franklin firing. Here's a guy that he's won more games than mostly everybody in college football except for like 4 names. There's like 4 names on there. And it just goes to show you, man, how quickly things can change, right? They were a national semifinalist last year. He's won 10 games, like multiple
every year. I think multiple, years.
Yeah. And 3 weeks ago, I mean, they were considered, them and Oregon were the 2 top teams in college football, and how quickly things can change, right? You go from
16 days ago, they were number 2 in the nation. 16 days ago from today.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I just that one kind of shocked me because tough loss to Oregon, right? Obviously, the UCLA thing, that was a tough deal coming out to Westwood and not playing well in the Rose Bowl, obviously, over there. And then, losing to Northwestern. But, man, it just goes to show you how quickly things can change, right? It's all about winning and losing, right? They don't care about GPA. They don't care about graduation rate. They don't care about the guy's been there for 12 years, man, and won at a very, very high level, multiple New Year Day bowl game wins, have them ranked in the top 10 every single year. And, man, a couple bad weeks and you're out of a job, man. Just goes to show you, if they can fire someone like James Franklin, none of us.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe if they can fire a guy like that.
Is it not as fair? I don't use the word fair because I don't believe anything's fair, and I don't believe you need to be fair. I think life is what it is. You got to either result-oriented business, what we are in, which is football, which I've always said it's colder than the damn dope game, this profession. But I'm going to be honest, Chev, I'm not going to say fair, but is it warranted in the landscape that we currently are in? Because you can't expect a coach to do all these things and then allow kids to chase bags, move around multiple times in one season, one fiscal year, pay them, get them paid, then have to worry about them leaving me because I didn't get a check, all this shit. And now we're firing guys that win 10, 11 games a year. I don't know, man. Listen, I know his record versus top 5 opponents, top 10 opponents aren't great, but be careful what you ask for. The grass isn't always greener. Who are you going to go get?
I mean, who are you going to go get? I mean, there's only a couple names. I mean, it probably starts and ends with Signetti, right? They're probably going to go after him in Indiana. I would imagine
Clark Lee, and probably Rule's a Penn State guy.
I heard Rule's name, but he hasn't been great against top 10 opponents.
No, I know.
He's got an awful record too against top 10 opponents. So to me, it's be careful what you wish for. The grass isn't always greener. I mean, Franklin he'll pick a job next year if he wants to pick one. He might sit out a year and kind of wait for the best opportunity. I mean, they're going to pay him $50 million to kind of chill.
To leave.
I mean, I don't know if you upgrade that situation by making a move, but it just goes to show you that people that write the checks have a lot of say, because I'm sure there was some closed door conversations about not winning the big game, right? Not winning those top 10 games and not being consistent at a school like Penn State. But man, the guy did a great job, dude. He took that place over when it had all those sanctions, got him into a perennial power every single year, got him in the playoffs last year, semifinalist runner-up, and it just goes to show you that expectations can be a killer too, right? They came into the season number 2 ranked behind Texas, and there were so many things that they wanted to get accomplished. And it probably, if they didn't win a national championship this year, they might have made the move anyway. It's kind of like Ryan Day last year. Ryan Day was in a similar situation.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan just was able to right the ship after they lost to Michigan and make a run in the playoffs, and then they won the championship and got a contract extension. But I remember the AD for Ohio State making a statement saying, well, let's just see how it plays out. Let's see how the playoffs go. And then we'll make a decision, because there was a lot of chatter, man, around that situation.
I got a text, not to cut you off, I got a text that about the Penn State situation, that when they had this closed door meeting on Saturday night, apparently they made this decision after losing Northwestern. They had this closed door, and everyone's brought up what you were saying. This is what the rumor was, because I had a buddy that actually is inside there, and he was like, JB, I'm telling you, the meeting it was saying, man, coach, this was a Final Four. I mean, they're talking to the president and the chancellor, this was the Final Four guy, and blah, blah, blah. And then they said, yeah, but look who they played. That played in last year's playoff run, getting a Boise and a fucking who they get? They lost to Oregon eventually, right? But who they get? Boise and who?
I think
SMU?
Yeah, I think they got SMU out the gate, right? Then Boise.
They looked at it and said, well, he still hasn't really beat anybody. And that was crazy when they said that. And he said that was ultimately the deciding factor, to look back in retro and say, all right, we still ain't really beat nobody. And so, it's crazy to think that way, but that's where we are, man.
It is. I was really surprised by that. I did see a stat, though, that was interesting. He was the first coach in the last 30 years to lose back-to-back games when you're favored by 20 or more points.
Yes.
That's a tough stat, though. You know,
that had to be it, right? That had to be like, we can't look like this when we're making $10 million a year as the head coach. We're getting this collective that we have that's highest, is top 10 in the country collective. We're in this conference with Ohio State, Michigan, and these guys, and we're in a playoff team. We can't be getting favored by 20.
No, you can't. I mean, I think that if they don't lose the Northwestern game, then they ride it out the rest of the year and kind of see what happens. But
yeah.
I mean, they probably were at that point where like, hey, we're going to make a move anyways. So let's see if we can make a move now, and then they were going to make a move probably at the end of the year now. So they probably say, hey, let's jumpstart the coaching search.
Now, who hires him though in this landscape? If we just fired a guy that has the resume he has, who's hiring him now in this generation of coaching? Because the reason I ask is he doesn't have any top 10 win. His record versus these top 10 teams. So what good team's going to hire him to expect him to get him over the hump? Like, is UCLA going to reach out? A team that just beat him? Is Florida or somebody that makes a move if they do at Florida State and Norvell, whoever we think the inevitable is coming down the pipe? Wisconsin, is he going to take a Wisconsin job in the in the old conference and just move right over here? And because Fickle's probably seen his last days, is Arkansas going to think he's going to get him over the hump to beat Alabama and Georgia and LSU? Like,
I think the good thing for Coach Franklin is he's going to have options, and then he's got money coming in. He doesn't have to jump at a job. So
no doubt.
If I'm his agent, I'm telling him, look, here's the deal. We're gonna wait for the right situation for you. He's gonna get top opportunities to interview at top programs. Yeah, I know, JB, they're gonna talk about that record, but look at all the positives he did too. I mean, there's a lot of positives. So
I just can't imagine a fan base saying, "Oh, we can't wait to get James Franklin in here to win us the title." Like, that's just not going to happen, in my opinion. That's the problem. Well, social media power, you know what I mean?
You'll have a hard time getting one of those top jobs, right? Like Florida. Those are like, top elite jobs, right? But Arkansas should be shit. Let's get you in here, man. Let's talk to you.
You should, but now you're telling Arkansas's fan base we don't have a very big expectation.
Well, I mean, but if you look at the full body of work, I mean, I would love to see his overall stats because I'm sure they're really good. I mean, that one negative is the losses versus top 10 opponents.
Hey, Chev, we played a game with Smitty right before you came on, and I'm curious. I don't want to redo it, but I just want to run through these 8 job openings that are current, and I would assume 11 or 12 will be here shortly with Michigan State, Wisconsin, Florida, maybe Florida State. We'll see. But right now, you got Arkansas. Are they good, bad, or an ugly job? Right now, to a coach, are they a good job, a bad job, or an ugly job? Like, back in the day, we know Arkansas was the team. Like, I thought it was a stadium.
I think if you put Arkansas in the ACC, it's an unbelievable job. The problem is the conference they're in. That's the problem. It's the problem that they're in. The problem,
and it makes it a bad job, then, huh?
It's a hard job. It's a hard job because I don't know if it's a bad job, but it's not a really top job. They got a lot of money. They have a lot of money. But
I know. And they got Walmart. They got Walmart.
Man.
You got Walmart, Chef.
You got Walmart. And you got Tyson's Chicken too.
You got Tyson Chicken, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, good, bad, or ugly. I'm not going to go through them all, but right in your backyard, Oklahoma State, a guy was there 40 years. You boom picking. You had all this big money guy. He passed away, and it seems like ever since then, boom, Stillwater has become not attractive. I don't know. Are they a good, bad, or ugly job right now?
It's a good job because of what conference they're in.
That's
because you can win there. It's been proven you can win there. Now they got to dump some more resources into the program and NIL and all that kind of stuff. They have a good fan base and they have good alumni that have money. It's a good job. It's a good job. I was pulling for my guy, Coach Morris, to win against South Florida because he'd be a good fit there because the offense he runs, his ties to Texas, and he knows how to recruit and he knows what wins. And so he still might have a chance if they finish good at North Texas, finish out strong. But that's a good job. Oklahoma State's a good job.
Do you still think Penn State is a good job?
Great job. Great job. Great job. You can win a national championship at Penn State. You got to get the right guy with the right mindset. Everybody thought that was Coach Franklin, man, and I'm a big supporter of Coach Franklin. So disappointed that he got let go, but that's a great job, man. They got resources. They want to win. If you're willing to pay a coach $50 million to not coach, then you
want to win.
So
yeah,
are you?
Great job.
You and I are from here. We're from LA. We understand that the hardships of living here. You got to put up for the great food, the women, the beaches, and the mountains. You got to put up with taxes and gas and traffic and all the other shit that comes with it.
Yeah.
Is UCLA still a good job? Is it a bad job now, or is it an ugly job?
You know, I've worked there twice. I've worked at UCLA twice. I worked there for Coach Neuheisel. I worked there for Coach Kelly. It can be a great job, but they have got to put the money into the program. They got to pay the coaches at the level they deserve to be paid at. They got to hire really good coaches, but they got to support the program at a level that competes with you're in the Big Ten. So if you better look at their operating costs, you better look at their collectives, you better look at what they're paying in NIL, and you better match it. Now I saw something in the news that they're going to have a cabinet meeting at UCLA to talk about the new salary for the new coaches. So it looks like they want to put a commitment towards football. It can be a great job, JD.
It should be. It should be is the word I would say. I say it should be, but it's not, because at the end of the day, it's like, hold on. Is this public institution, this UC system school in this liberal state, going to ever shit or get off the pot? That's what at the end of the day is what it comes down to. Like, we got to be real. UC schools struggle here, and look how many we've lost. We had so many great Cal State system schools here back when we were young, Chev. I don't want to age you. I think you're a couple years behind me, but Cal State, UC Davis, for instance, Cal State or UC Chico State, Hayward. We lost Humboldt. We lost Sonoma State. We lost UC Riverside that used to have football when Bob Toledo was the head coach there. We lost San Francisco State. We lost Cal State Dominguez. We lost Cal State Fullerton and Cal State Long Beach. Think about all the schools we had here, and we lost all of them. Cal State LA, Cal State, all these schools. And now I don't know if UCLA is ever going to get it.
But my point is that's all based on UC funding. Like, think about how many millionaires and billionaires there are from UCLA. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
It's got to be private money. Like, at the end of the day, it's private money. So,
but the state caps it, though, when you're a UC system. Unlike SC, you're private. You can take Marshall business law money. You know what I'm saying?
But those private donations can go straight to football. What I mean by that is, like, those billionaires and those millionaires, if they really want to directly support football, they can. Now, they're out there. I mean, they're out there, JB. I mean, they just got to make a commitment and get everybody in alignment, from the chancellor through the president, through the AD, all the way through the head coach. There's got to be alignment down the middle.
Yeah.
And they got to get the money in there. But UCLA should be a great job, man. I mean, look at what USC starting to put more money into this. Beat Michigan, right? They're putting more money, and they're whatever 5-1 or 6-1 right now, whatever their record is. But I mean, think about that, man. They're both in the same area. I mean, Westwood is a very nice place, man. Compared to
there's a great job. There's a great job opening because I actually got a half-ass invite to interview there a few years ago, because they had taken a JUCO guy to coach, and so I went down there and I saw they were building this half and half, which I thought was a great idea for a small school. So we started to do the blueprint and create one at Indy. And we had it going. It was half indoor, half outdoor connected, right? Like, it was kind of a hybrid. UAB made that. And I was the first time I seen it, I was like, oh, I like this shit. I went down there. That's a hell of a job for a Coach Chevrini. Not saying go away now, but I'm just saying in the future, that's a hell of a job. To me, it makes sense. But Trent Dilfer was just fired there, Chev. Listen, this guy was a Super Bowl winning coach high school for a minute, goes to ESPN, takes the job. Again, we give jobs to guys, I think we give them too early, like Shaun and Trent. I would have loved to see him coach college a few years prior to understand. And now I don't know if it's committing coaching suicide or not, Chev. You know what I mean, though. Who's going to hire him now? Like, see what I'm saying? Like, it's a tough gig, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think for Trent, Trent was a high school coach, and he won. I think he was at Lipscomb Academy, and I think it's in Tennessee, I believe. And he won a couple state titles, and then, you know, the AD at UAB took a chance on a guy that's a former NFL player that did coach. He did win a couple state titles. I mean, shoot, JB, at the end of the day, man, you are what your record says you are. And he was in, I think, year 3, I believe that Trent was in year 3 there, and they weren't I think if he was trending up right now, they would give him more time, because everybody's going to struggle in year 1. Whenever you turn a program around, you're going to struggle in year 1. Year 2, you want to see growth and wins. In year 3, you got to be winning with your guys. And like what we're doing at NSU, year 1 was a struggle. We were competitive. We lost a bunch of close games. Year 2, right now we're 3-3. It's the first time since 2011 that NSU has been 3-3. We've had multiple wins by 40 or more points. We beat a very good Saginaw team in week 1, and then we lost to the number 3 team in the country by 1 score. In year 2, you want to see wins. Year 3, you want to see more dominance, right? Year 1, competitive. Year 2, more wins. Year 3, you're winning like 8, 9, 10 games in year 3. And I think it's all about trajectory. If you're going up, I think ADs and administration are more patient. But the problem is a lot of these guys are in year 3 and they're going down. And that's when I think administrators and I think alumni and donors say, well, hey, are we getting better or are we getting worse? If we're getting worse in year 3, there's a problem, right?
Yeah.
That's why it was good to see Colorado get a win against Iowa State. That's a big win because
just about to ask you about that, Coach. You can kind of get your thoughts on that big time win. JB said it wasn't that impressive to him.
Well, I don't think Iowa State played very well, honestly, watching the game. But I do think Colorado is a better team than what their record has been showing. The quarterback had not been playing very good.
They could be 5-1.
They could be 5-1, and the quarterback finally started playing better. I mean, he made some really good throws in that game. I saw Iowa State busted a coverage. There was a bad they picked up that flag, which was awful. I mean, you can't pick up that flag. That's a pass interference on the interception. I see Coach Campbell like he was losing on the sideline. But it's like at the end of the day, man, do you win or do you lose? That's all they care about, right? Do you win or do you lose? Dion and his staff and his team, they won. And so
and they played for him. You could tell they played for him coming out of surgery after having emergency surgery, coming right back and practicing and playing. Unbelievable. They probably just inserted and snipped it. My mom was telling me what they did with that clot. And that's what it's luckily it was that easy. It didn't go upwards. And so he was allowed to be coaching right away. Shout out to him and his health. And they played for him. I think Beck is a good friend of mine. We know Coach Beck's son. He's kind of hit a wall for some reason, and it seems like all quarterbacks that I'm watching this year just seem to be struggling for whatever reason with the basic fundamentals aspect. Like this, I don't know if it's personal training off the field during the offseason, Chev, that I broke down with Shaun King the other day. When we see all these off-platform guys that are grabbing these quarterbacks in the offseason and doing all this home shit, I think it's killing the quarterback. The fundamentals of just standing in there. Jalen Hurts missed all these throws the other day because he was doing this shit, and I'm just like, man, just stand in there, take a shot, and make the throw to Devontae Smith over the top, touchdown, game's over. We're missing so many layups at quarterback nowadays, and I think it's creating a bad product on the football field, especially in college when you have all these freak athletes that we're recruiting out of high school to be an athlete, but then we're not teaching them how to be a quarterback anymore.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, JB. I think, I've coached quarterbacks, like here, our quarterback, Donnie Smith's playing at a very, very high level. He was 16 of 19 yesterday with 3 touchdowns and over 200-something yards. And what I think gets missed a lot of times in college football is that coaches don't do a good enough job of critiquing and coaching the fundamentals and the technique of the footwork. Because the passing game is all rhythm and timing. I say it all the time to our guys. The biggest drill for any coach in America is routes versus air, because the timing between your quarterback's drop, his footwork, and the receiver's depth and their footwork is crucial to passing game. And so our biggest drill, the most emphasis I place on any drill is RVAs, routes versus air. And we coach the quarterbacks about his footwork, his drop, his timing, because if you don't drill it, they get in the game and they fall back to bad habits. And so we're very, very critical with our players about fundamentals and technique. But getting back to your point, JB, I don't think enough quarterback coaches do a good enough job of talking about the rhythm and timing of the drop and their footwork. When to gather, when not to gather. When it's catch, set, and throw technique, or when it's a 3-step with a gather, or it's a 5-step with a gather. You guys got to be on time and in rhythm. And I think there's a lot of that struggling in college football. There's a lot of it struggling in pro football too. I'm watching pro football and it's going on. But I agree with you, JB. I think there's too many outside voices that are coaching your quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, no, the quarterback got to be coached by the coordinator and the quarterback coach. That's who's got to be coached by. and they got to be in sync. That's the best relationship you got to have is between your play caller and your quarterback coach. That's got to be in rhythm. And we meet when we meet as a staff, we meet as an offense. I coach the quarterbacks with Curtis Chevrini, my son, who's a really good football coach, who's a really good quarterback coach. But we talk about fundamentals and technique every single meeting. If you don't do that, you guys are going to struggle. I'm seeing that in college football a lot, JB.
Hey, look at this video. This is just back in the day when I knew how to coach a little bit. These are some big time quarterbacks that I had, but like I never see any of these drills happening anymore. I don't see and these were what we call EDDs, coach, right?
Yeah, everyday drills.
Every day, Smitty. Every single day, my QBs did this. So that you might get boring with it, but at the end of the day, I'm working pop the hip. That's for sprint out right there, Smitty. This is for when we do sprint out. We're going to get our wrong ear drill. We're going to get different things done. All my Usos I had at quarterback at the time. All these different things. Quick feet. Be quick. Don't hurry. And then it's all about the ball. Like where the ball is and all these things. I don't see it nowhere. I see this off-platform bullshit throws. I see fucking jump throw, sit in a chair, all these things. This is just like shit that we used to do every single day. And guess what? I never had issues with guys standing in there, throwing the ball on time, doing little things. We don't teach the fundamentals anymore at all. Like,
yeah, I think we're too quick to talk scheme, right? Everybody thinks scheme wins. It's not scheme. It's fundamentals and technique. It's recruiting. First and foremost, it's recruiting. You better have dudes. And then the second thing, you better teach fundamentals and technique, and then scheme. Scheme's the last thing you talk about. The scheme doesn't win. Culture wins, and fundamentals and technique win. And I like those shorts, JB. We gotta bring those shorts back, man. I like those shorts.
That was back in that was in 2011.
We gotta bring those ones back. Man.
Yeah, I was banged out.
JB shorts. Anyway, JB was sagging, shorts to his ankles, had the flag in the back pocket. Yeah.
Those are good. Those are really good drills, though, JB. Those are good drills, man.
Yeah, we had a bunch. We did the circle drill. Remember the old circle drill? The hoop.
Of course.
It was great for a fucking sprint out, especially with the righty throwing left. And like
it's great to get their hips and shoulders around.
And then you add the guy in the middle and have him throw over him. So now it's a banana ball, getting the ball up and down, like, you know, very quickly on the run, like moving around. Like we don't see it no more. Like show that one, Bailey, right there real quick. I want to show Smitty real quick because he don't know. See right there, Smitty. See my coach in the middle. Boom, get it over. Yeah. Great drill right there. You don't see it no more. You don't see basic shit like this. You see fucking like, and then you see, and then I did a clip of the kid playing, and then I put the clips in doing the drill basically in a game. You know what I'm saying? So this is like all over the place.
Showing it translate to the real.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I think that we get lost in is that I'm a former NFL receiver. I see so many of these like receiver trainers that teach stuff that does not transition to a game.
At all.
And I tell our coaches all the time, whatever drill you're working, I'm going to be watching, because if it doesn't transition from the drill work to the field, to the game field, we ain't doing it. We're not doing YouTube drills. We're not doing all this stuff because it looks cool. We're doing stuff that actually makes sense and transitions from the practice field to the playing field. Same thing for the quarterbacks. I think everybody gets caught up in these like YouTube drills, man, and that doesn't make good quarterbacks or good receivers.
And I'm gonna be honest, you know what's happening is like it's easy for a guy like you and I who coach the cue, know the cue, to have the cue. Coaches, I'm talking to all you head coaches out there that don't know about QB play but are good head coaches, and you ship your QBs out. You gotta be careful with that shit, man. You're shipping them out to these street agents that now are cross coaching your philosophy. And now you come and you get them back, and they're sitting there telling you shit like, nah, coach, my quarterback guy says, fuck your quarterback guy. Like, that's the problem we have.
No, I agree.
So many stories.
There's too many messages, man. You can't have too many messages. And that's why I'm very big with our staff and our players that we all speak the same language. And what I mean by that is even if you come from a different system, from an offensive coach or a defensive coach, I get it. Everybody speaks different languages in their system, but when we're in our system, everybody speaks the same language, from the head coach to the coordinators to the assistants to the players. That way, nothing gets lost in translation. We're all on the same page. And so I'm a big believer in that the message has got to be clean, especially with your quarterback. He can't get different voices and different people in his ear, because that's the toughest position to play in sport, period. It's playing the quarterback position. touches the ball in every single play. It's most important position in any sport, basketball, baseball, you name it. So you got to be very, very sound in what you're teaching him. And what I notice too sometimes, JB, is sometimes the guys that are calling the plays don't really know the system that well and inside and out. So they don't even know what the reads are for the quarterback. Yep. And so they confuse the quarterback on coverage reads as opposed to progression reads and what we're actually looking at, where his eyes should be. And I think you can always tell a very well-trained quarterback by the way he either knows coverages or also gets the ball to his hand on time.
And we're seeing it.
Hold on to the ball. They take
and we're seeing it. Our last topic with you, Chev, is what we're seeing. We're seeing it every day right now. And I'm just telling you right now, if I'm Justin Fields, if I'm CJ on occasion at Stroud who dabbles with this guy, I'm getting as fucking far away as I can from Quincy Avery, who never played the damn position, who takes these guys on in the offseason and trains them, and it's a fucking joke. Quincy Avery, you're a joke. And by the way, at the end of the day, Justin Fields threw for negative 10 fucking yards in the NFL. By the way, Mark Sanchez with a sling on could have did better than that right now. I'm just telling you, after the mug shot, Mark Sanchez right now, like that, would have went out and threw for fucking at least 11 yards.
Mike, yeah, I didn't watch the game. I saw the highlights of the Jets game because I watched a little bit of the Broncos Jets game, but man, -10. I don't know if I've ever seen that, man.
I'd be running so far from Quincy Avery, Justin Fields, because I love Justin Fields, man. But this is the worst coach football team
I'm
I've
a
seen.
Justin Fields fan too. I'm not sure who's the coordinator at New York. I don't even know who the coordinator is at New York. Who is the quarterback coach of it? I mean, dude, -10. That's a rough go, man. That's a rough day at the office, man.
But we've seen it But Chev, we're seeing it more and more and more and more every week, Smitty. You brought up last week, just Jalen Hurts threw for 9 yards in the second half. How did you throw for that? We always bringing this up every week now. This ain't nothing we ever talked about before. You can't throw a fucking one curl for 15 yards in a whole second half. We're throwing it because we're so used to throwing this, Chev. We're just fucking getting it out. Bubble, light box reaction, throw it out. It's a run solution. We are so run solution based now in RPO that we have ruined the position, in my opinion. We don't teach no more progression. We don't teach who's hot, who's not, who's side adjust. We're now, light box, get it out. Heavy box, get it out. I mean, light box. All right, we'll run the football. It's crazy what we're teaching these guys, and we're ruining it. If quarterback play is so bad, Smitty, I'm just telling you, you cannot have a good product with bad quarterback play at the highest level. It's impossible. The Jets
and to your point, you see guys that struggled in other places, right? You see the success that Daniel Jones is having right now in Indianapolis, and they said he was the problem, right? He was the problem in New York. Got to get him out of New York. Get him out of New York. Guy goes to Indianapolis, and he's having a resurgence. Baker Mayfield is like the best quarterback in the league right now, and they couldn't get rid of him quick enough in Cleveland, man. And
we don't like him.
Yeah. Hold on, homie. Hold the fuck on.
What?
You got to give him credit, though, JB. Baker's balling, dude.
Yeah, Baker's balling.
No. I'm not even talking about that, Chev. I'm talking about something you're going to shit on.
What?
Do you know who the OC is for the Jets, Chev?
No, I don't.
Can you show his fucking resume, Bailey, at all? Can you show Chev actually this or no? Chev, can you click the private chat? Can you click that link in the private chat?
Yeah, I can.
Click that link and shit on yourself real quick.
Hey, show yourself.
Homie, this cat was coaching at Grossmont when I was at Chafee. He's a younger kid. He was anyway, I'm not going to say nothing. I don't know where he got in there, but it's get in where you fit in. And
but you see where his last stop was. He was in Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It makes sense.
Like that.
Well, that's all who you know, right? But my point is, how did he get with Aaron Glenn in Detroit? Even how did he get with Ben Johnson? I would assume he knows Ben somewhere. Got in with Ben on the offensive side. Aaron saw him working, and then took him with him. But I don't believe this guy's ever called a play in the NFL.
Well, that's my point. My point is they hire Division I schools do it, and because they try to hire the hot, trendy guy. The NFL does it. They all hire these first-time play callers.
Joe Brady.
I've been calling plays for over 10 years. You got to make so many mistakes to become a good play caller. And JB, you know that. It is not easy to call plays. And if your first opportunity to call plays is at the highest level,
Justin Fields in the fucking New York media base.
Good luck, man. I'm not indicting anybody on that, but at the end of the day, we're all held accountable for the outcomes of games, right? Good.
I really think that's an indictment. That's just further proving my point. I like Aaron Glenn. I thought he was not very good and sound on defense in Detroit. I thought it cost him at times. I said, damn, it's going to be a struggle as a head coach when you really aren't great yet at the coordinator position. Then you go take a head job. It is a huge indictment with inexperience. Now it's even proving my point more to me. You don't hire a new booty ass OC if you're going to take that job on as a defensive minded guy. You better hire a guy that knows what the hell he's doing on that side, Smitty. So I don't got to worry about it.
Right,
he has to worry about defense now, offense now. He's got to worry about who's coaching the Q. He's got to worry about his defense giving up. Like this is a bad ran organization.
Everything, yeah. I believe I was an OC in the XFL for like a year, and then before he came to Detroit. But yeah, that was it.
I mean, at the end of the day, like. You got to hire a seasoned veteran offensive play caller to go with a defensive-minded head coach.
I'm just telling you, Noel Mazzoni was in the XFL too. There's a guy right there that used to coach for the Jets, actually. Noel Mazzoni. How about maybe reaching out to an old school cat that actually has done it? I just don't understand this shit. Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get that one either.
It could end up firing you too, right? That's what happens with this thing.
Well, and if they're 0-6 right now, like I could see Aaron Glenn making some change. I mean, look, dude, you might only get 1 year nowadays. I mean,
no, that's my point.
You might only get one. I mean, those owners have so much money. Writing a check for $20 million for your contract is like, okay, it's like charity. Okay, here you go. Let's find someone else. So, I mean, I'm sure they're having conversations, but dude, minus 10 yards. I mean, you got to have some quick games, some drop back, some rollout for Justin to give him.
I can't sprint him out and throw a flood concept and complete a ball, Smitty, in the NFL. You're shitting me.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way, man. Listen, 3 weeks ago, I said this is the worst.
9 times.
And that's just,
but JB, how about my guy, Jerry Neuheisel, dealing, dude?
I know.
I work with Jerry. I've known the Neuheisel family since I was 16 years old when I played at Colorado. And I worked with Jerry at UCLA. I'm not surprised. The kid is I shouldn't call him a kid. He's not a kid. He's a good young coach.
It's crazy. We know him as a kid, though, because he was always the kid.
He was our ball boy when I was in Colorado. He used to run around on the sideline. But I'm really happy for Jerry because I know how much he loves UCLA. I feel very bad for Deshaun because he's a friend of mine. But I am happy for Jerry because he's making the most of his opportunity.
Yep.
And the more his offense performs and Nico gets back on track, I mean, Jerry's going to find himself being a coordinator either at UCLA next year or at a very, very prominent school and going to get rewarded financially for it. So I'm happy for Jerry.
And that's the difference, too, like Aaron Glenn versus what Tim Skipper's doing as an interim. Tim Skipper said, all right, we got a guy who has a father lineage UCLA guy in Rick Neuheisel. We got his son here who was carried off the football field, beating Texas as a player, as a walk-on, and then as a coach, right? Let's make him comfortable being a first-time play caller, to Chev's point. Let's hire the guy that coached him in Noel Mazzoni to come whisper sweet nothings in his ear and saying, hey, it's 3rd and short. We got Chevron here. We got Exxon here. We got boom, boom, boom. Make it real simple for Nico. And guess what now? Nico's playing fast. He's not thinking over everything. They're playing fast as an offense. They've scored 45 and 38 2 weeks in a row when they couldn't get a first down. So, like, something has happened there. And now you have to credit Tim Skipper for being the interim head coach who said, let's make it comfortable. We'll hire a guy from high school, Noel Mazzoni, who knows UCLA, has been here, knows Neuheisel, coached them under Mora, and said, hey, let's bring him in. And
and credit for Tim to make
call. Yeah.
To make the change at offensive coordinator and say, hey, this ain't let's do something different. And move Jerry into his normal where he should be. He's a quarterback by trade. Move him into the quarterback room to coach the quarterback and call the offense. And I noticed, I watched a little bit of the Michigan State highlights. I didn't get to watch all of it because we were playing, but I watched some of the highlights, and he's running some of Noel stuff, but he's running a bunch of chip stuff too. Because I saw a couple of things they scored on. I'm like, okay, we ran that when I was there. So, hats off to Jerry. He's putting his personality into it, and like we've called plays for a long time. And what I like that Jerry's doing is he's evolving, because once you put stuff on film, that's when defensive coordinators start to really go to work, right? Let's take away your best stuff. And so hats off to Jerry to put back-to-back good games together. He's got to continue to do that because defense coaches are good, and they're going to take away your best stuff and make you do other stuff. So I'm curious to see how they continue to get this thing going. But man, that's 2 huge wins, man. Beating Penn State, beating Michigan State in East Lansing on their homecoming. I mean, that's a big win for UCLA, and man, bad loss for Michigan State.
And before you get out of here, if UCLA, just for shits and giggles, they got Indiana and Ohio State. Other than that, I think the way they're playing, they can win. Other than those 2 games, right? Which I doubt they'll have the talent to play those 2 teams and be competitive. We'll see what happens. But does Tim have a shot in hell to even retain this job? I think it's going to be hard after what's happened there. I'm sure they're trying to go after some big name guy now because, like you said, if they're going to have a salary increase meeting, it's probably not Tim Skipper regardless. We've seen this before. If Coach O couldn't keep a job at USC as an interim when he did a hell of a job there, it's going to be hard for Tim Skipper.
I don't think that Skip gets that job, but I think Skip he's playing himself into another head coaching opportunity somewhere else. And that's what I think Coach Skip's thinking about. Like,
Colorado State
I'm going to do a great job for UCLA. Now, Jerry,
Oregon State.
Depend on who they hire at UCLA. Now, Jerry could be the coordinator next year. I could see that.
I can see Jerry, though, getting a Dan Hawkins kid, your guy. I mean, he's at Idaho State. Like,
I mean,
could you see a Neuheisel taking Oregon State over, maybe even?
I just don't know. If Oregon State's got the resources right now.
They don't.
For
I don't think
job.
But if you're Neuheisel as a youngster, you take that job. No,
well, I think what Jerry. I mean, I'm not going to tell Jerry what to do, but if I was given advice, I'd say, listen, look for the best coordinator opportunity where you can win, and then get a big time head coaching job. Yeah, he might be able to get a head coaching job at a lower school, but I don't know if he wants to do that or not. Maybe he does. But like for me, I was an older coach, had been a coordinator for a long time. And I knew I wanted to run my own program, so I went down to come back up. That's why I went to Chafee and built that program from scratch and had a great year. Came to NSU that had been losing for the last 15 years, man. To think that NSU is 3-3 for the first time since 2011, that's a lot of football games, JB. That's a lot of coaches, a lot of players, man. And so I bet it on myself to say, hey, Chev is an unbelievable recruiter. He's a really good coordinator, but man, he's a program builder. He built Chafee in 1 year. He built an NSU. They're competitive in year 1. They're winning in year 2. They're ascending. I think for Jerry, Jerry's in a good spot right now because he's the play caller at UCLA, and all eyes are on UCLA. Yeah. So I sent Jerry a text after they beat Michigan State. Man, keep dealing, Jerry. Man, you're doing a great job because that was a tough position to get put into when they were just awful.
And Chev, real quick, briefly, just discuss it if you can. Like, people don't realize you're at a D2, but you have NFL and D1 lineage. So obviously, higher ups in the professional world and entertainment world thought of you, and you have been retained or taken on by Clutch Sports, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm represented by Clutch Sports.
Yeah, break that down real quick for everybody. So that's LeBron James as people, and that's his entertainment business. And now you're being represented by a big time situation, which I think is huge for the chat to know. So you might be the next big name.
Steve Kimes, he's my agent. He's the former general manager of the Arizona Cardinals, and also working with Carl Reed at Clutch. So they took a chance on me. Steve took a chance on me because of our relationship with Coach Kingsbury. I know Cliff very, very well, and Cliff gave a great recommendation to Steve. And when Steve got the general manager job over at Clutch, we had a conversation, and he's like, Chev, Cliff really believes in you, man. I'm going to give you an opportunity. So, I mean, shoot, that he didn't have to take me on as a client, but that just showed that he believed in Cliff, and Cliff believes in me. And so it's who you know, right, JB? It's who you know, man.
All who you know.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Coach Cliff. That's dope, man. Congrats.
Hell yeah. Shay, who you got this week?
So we are going on the road again, man. We got William and Jewel, a good football program, and they're improving just like we're improving. But I told our guys today, we had our team meeting this morning, did our players of the game. Ramon McKinney, our tailback, went for 200 all-purpose yards in the last game, 3 touchdowns. But I told our team that this chase is about us. It's about us getting better, us ascending at the end of the year, and playing your best football in October and November. And that's what good football teams do. So, JB, we're in the chase right now. Our goal is to get to 1-0 this week and keep ascending NSU to the next level, man.
No doubt. Keep killing it, man. You are already doing it, and hopefully we hear your name here soon, one of these jobs. Because every year we know around Thanksgiving time, Smitty, there'll be 30 of these things open. So
yes, it will be.
What it is. But keep killing it. I know you're focused on Northeastern, so shout out to you guys, and keep winning, and we'll see you next week after another win.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, JB. Appreciate you, Big Smitty. I'll see you guys next week, man.
What's up, man? Be safe. Peace. Coach Darren Chevrini.
I told you, LeBron, low key, he might be a real one. I know you don't like him on the court, but Clutch Sports, come on.
But it had nothing to do with LeBron at all. LeBron has nothing to do with Chevrini getting hired there. Let's move on, Smitty. Amicably. That's crazy. Motherfucker, that LeBron hired Chevrini.
That's his company, homie. If he didn't want it to happen, it wouldn't happen. What you mean? It's his shit.
Nah, not work.
I guess you know everything.
Yeah, know all things. Smitty, that's real quick. Let's break down something real quick.
All right, what you want to do, homie?
I want to give away some picks.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, you guys can talk shit all you want, but guess what? I'm always one away from winning the lotto every single week. So download the app right now.
Yeah.
Underdog Fantasy. And Smitty, by the way, I got the app. You can get it too, Smitty, now.
Woo! Is it official?
Yeah. We got the app in Cali. It's all DFS. It's no book, obviously, but we got the app. You can download the app, Smitty. So download it now so we can be on the app now. Download the app today, Underdog Fantasy. Use our code, CoachJB, and get $50 in bonus funds right now when you play your first $5. That's promo code CoachJB. Smitty, millions of fans have already won billions of dollars picking on Underdog. So make it you next. Underdog, make more picks, win more money. Must be 18, 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 in Colorado with the prime sexuals, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Smitty. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, like Shaun King, we call Big King now, who's a gambling degenerate. Make sure you head on over there to 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. That is ncpgambling.org in New York. Call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369, especially Big King. Underdog is a fantasy game and it's a game of skill. Smitty.
That was impressive, Coach. That was impressive. What you got, man? Let's get the people their picks and make sure y'all download Underdog literally right now. Like, put your phone out and do it right now, and let's get this thing popping. JB, what you got?
I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 man parlay. Yeah, it's a lotto. And guess what? Look at the money. Read it out. How much money gets how much money, Smitty?
$20 entry gets you $1,970.40.
James Cook, he's got to go nuts today. They lost last week. You got to listen to the rationale in my picks. All right. 71.5 yards for James Cook, who was held down a little bit against the Patriots last week. I expect him to bounce back big versus a porous run defense in Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, he is I think he's going to be soon the face of the NFL running back league. I think he's going to get at least a touchdown in some fashion tonight. So I got him over the number. Josh Allen, I think he comes back and is big with Keon Coleman and Shakir. I do have Shakir under 48.5, but I do have Keon Coleman over 39.5. And also getting him 227 yards because I think he'll hit the tight end big tonight. Okay. Drake London, I don't believe he'll reach the number with Michael Penix. I think I got him under 71.5 yards receiving. And Kyle Pitts, I think he's a guy we're waiting to see him explode. 3.5 receptions. I'm going to go under the number today. I think he'll have 3 catches, maybe. And then Jaden Daniels. I think he throws at least 2 touchdowns tonight.
I actually like this. The only thing that makes me nervous is that you have James Cook having a big game as well as Josh Allen having a big game. Now, they both can. 2 things can happen.
Remember, James Cook's a great receiver out of the backfield. He'll catch the ball from Josh Allen, too.
I know, but this is rush yards, though.
No, I know, but he could have 71 rushing yards, and Josh Allen still has 227 because of him and Keon and getting that number.
I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm saying that's the only thing that makes me nervous.
And remember, you got two tight ends in Buffalo that I don't have on the list. Two tight ends in Buffalo that can go crazy as well. That's not on the list. So Josh Allen, it's still enough room for him to get that.
Hell yeah. I like this, y'all. Put this in right now. Use promo code JB and go make this big money.
Now.
Oh, shoot.
Crack. Oh, shit. Yeah. The Mariners stole one last night, Smitty. The Mariners stole one last night. The Dodgers-Mariners looks like it could be a real thing because the Dodgers going to whip that ass tonight against Milwaukee. And guess what? Cal Raleigh, man, he's going to hit a homer tonight. Remember last time I told you he's going to hit a home run. He's guaranteed to hit a home run, and so is Vladimir Guerrero because Toronto will probably explode tonight, and Toronto's probably going to tie this series, and Guerrero has to hit a home run. So I believe both of those guys hit a homer tonight.
What about Mookie, though?
Well, now we're going to the Dodger game. Dodger game, he's going to have at least 1.5 hits, a run, and an RBI. There's no way you can't. Mookie's been on fire. Ohtani has not. Ohtani's 2 for his last how many ever. And he's also betting, buying land, doing all this shit. He got to break out, homie. And this is a great matchup for him tonight to break out. Ohtani hits a home run tonight. Guaranteed.
Ooh-wee.
Freddie Freeman is a base-getting
machine.
Mr. October himself. He's the greatest Mr. October clutch hitter of all time, overshadowing Derek Jeter, in my opinion, overshadowing the greats of all time. I got him getting the 1.5 total bases tonight. And Smitty, Will Smith, though, don't think he'll get the number. I got him lower than 1.5 total bases tonight, even though Will Smith's clutch as well. I got him under the total bases. And then Jackson Chourio, lower than total 1 base. I don't believe he gets a base. I think the Dodgers shut him down. And those are my baseball picks for tonight on Underdog.
Oh, my God, man. So, but listen, if you win both these, you're making a lot of money.
Yeah, this one right here is crazy, too. I only bet $10 on that to win $1,900.
Oh, man, I'm going to put my bet in. As soon as this show in, I download the app just now. I'm about to use promo code JB, and we're about to make some big money tonight.
Hey, Jesse, so you don't think... Hey, Jesse, hold on real quick, Smitty. Jesse James, so you're not putting Freeman in the category of Derek Jeter?
You did go a little too far saying he's already better than him right now.
Homie, look at Mr. I'm talking October. Derek's known for October, right? What is Freeman known for?
October.
I mean, so the Dodgers win a World Series today, this year. You're not going to put him in Derek Jeter category? You crazy as fuck. This guy's been so clutch, it's ridiculous.
That picture, though, homie. At least they're making you a little bit more lean now. Because all the previous pictures you were too fat.
Whose face is that? Is that Willie? Is that Bill Napier and me?
It's damn near you and Franklin.
And Napier?
Low key, like quiet as cat. But again, at least the body.
And Trent Dilfer and Chevrini.
You would never wear those pants though with that belt.
No, never. See, I'm not gonna wear the same shit. If I take the job, I'm not wearing the same shit.
At Penn State, you have to though. It's all about.
I don't have to. I'm not Harbaugh.
No. Penn State's all about being the same. Like we're unity. There's no last names. We are Penn State. It's like tradition.
But hold on, is that you playing for Northwestern behind me in the number 25 jersey?
Nah, he ain't that. Kevin the Turker ain't that cold with it.
That is you, homie.
No, it's not, homie. I'm looking at my
You're looking at me playing for Northwestern.
It's not me, homie. Why you so mad though? I hear,
homie. You're wearing 25.
Who's that with the camera, homie?
That's Bailey, homie. I can't wear a jacket that Sandusky wore.
Move on amicably.
I can't move a hoodie. I can't wear the hoodie that the guy with the slip.
I think it's time for our list, man. Top 5, bottom 5 list. We can go with yours first, JB. Top of the world, bottom of the barrel. Let's get it real quick.
Ooh, let's dive into it.
Ooh.
Wait, can we do it? Can we do this list with our Super Bowl champion?
Ooh.
Our one and only?
Ooh.
Utah put belt to ass to Arizona State. Legend. 7-0 coach.
What?
Raven, Charger, Ram, legend?
What?
It's E-Dub, Super Bowl champ, Monday. Bring him in.
Yeah. I'm in my mode, ready to transform you into I hate a storm, Hail Marys, I make it pour. Good, I ain't lying, you little giants, we been defiant. Rising. What's the cost? Be the boss, breaking down the walls. We all in once the coin gets tossed. Got the plan of action, never acting. No need to scramble to get traction. We make it happen. From 3-4s to 4-3s, we get it cracking.
Yeah, I love that he shitted on Peyton Manning in that clip. He shitted on Peyton Manning in that clip. But go ahead, Smitty.
Peyton Manning's still the GOAT.
Oh, E-Dub's muted.
E-Dub, we can't hear nothing you saying. You remind me of Shador Sanders clip when he was doing like,
you guys got me? You got me?
We got you
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Fear the beard. Fear the beard. Fear the beard. Is San Diego greater area fearing the beard right now? You got suspended. You still told them to shit on you, and then you shitted on them. You're 7-0.
7-0. I just want to say I think I got 3 or 4 picks in Peyton in my career, so I just want to.
What you trying to say?
3 or 4 picks for Peyton.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying, had some good games against old Peyton back in the day.
All right, he's still Peyton Manning. He's still Mount Rushmore.
7-0, repping the Utes. We got our rivalry week, Holy War. Yeah. I was 3-1 against BYU, and we got a big game. Big game for this weekend. Big game for the Broncos, my RB Broncos. 7-0. We got Oceanside coming to town. Big game.
Hey, E-Dub, I'm being pulled. I got to come to the game because our guy, who I brought to a game with 2 years ago, he's now coaching back at Oceanside. Josh Faley in the chat here, Uso extraordinaire. He coached at Oceanside, and now he's like, Coach, you got to show up. We got a tough game against E-Dub. So he's now now he's enemy. Josh, you're an enemy now.
Hold on, JB. Who you rooting for? Okay.
I gotta go white. We gotta go white. I love my Usos, but I gotta go white.
All right. Respectfully, I actually respect that. As a black man, I respect that.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, I love my Uso, but Josh Faley, like, he went on the other side now.
Yeah, he one of us, technically. Yeah.
He should have went over here and ran some. He should have went to RB. He should have brought a bunch of Usos over to RB. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely should have done that. Definitely should have done that.
You definitely should have done that.
We need someone else.
All right, so E-Dub right out the gate. I want to play the game with E-Dub as well because it's I think it's good shit. There's 8 jobs open in college football. I want to go
love
back
this game, boy. You play this game 4 times today.
It's good to get Chev. It's good to get Chev's take.
It's good to get 4 times. He does. It's a good game.
It's good to get all these guys' takes on it because I think it's good. But not right now. But let's get to the list. I want to get to my top of the world, bottom of the barrel list with E-Dub so he can grade it out and and talk to Smitty why he doesn't have a bottom 5, which is crazy. But we're gonna still continue to do this every week. Rico Dowdle, he gave it to him. I got him as my top performer. He's had 400. He broke CMC's all-time Panther record in total yards from scrimmage in the last 2 weeks, and he gave it to the Cowboys yesterday in every aspect. And that's a huge win for them, getting it done against the Cowboys. I thought he was the best performer of the weekend. Indiana, I thought Indiana's game at Oregon mattered the most, even more than Texas, Oklahoma, because Indiana stays undefeated. And they go into Oregon and Autzen and get it done. Texas, Arch Manning looked okay, I guess. He looked better against a good defense in Oklahoma, but I thought Oklahoma really screwed the pooch by bringing back material too early, I thought. And I thought Oklahoma lost something right there. Big win for Sark. Sark kind of owns Oklahoma. And Bama, getting it done against Missouri, undefeated in Mizzou. Getting it done late. Missouri should have won that game, to be honest, Smitty. But Alabama pulls it out. And then Northwestern gets James Franklin fired, E-Dub, and getting a big win there. On my bottom 5, I got the Cowboys. You can't lose to Carolina. If you're going to be a team that's considered, we got this best offense, and you're the Cowboys. It is what it is. Jerry Jones, you should go pillow somebody. Oklahoma, Smitty, can't lose to Texas with this Arch Manning. You can't. If you're the team that's supposed to be this great, and you're the guy that went out and put belt to ass to Michigan and made everybody look, they're real. You're not real. You're still Oklahoma. Penn State, Smitty, can't lose to Northwestern. Obviously, your coach got fired. Tua and the Dolphins, Justin Fields and the Jets. You can flip those however you want them. Those are bottom performers of the week. E-Dub, go ahead. Fight whatever. Where would you move around something? You agree to it? Is it white on white? We're both on the same page. Where are we at here?
I would put up
Utah.
The performance of Fields has got to be one of the worst I've seen. So he's got to be the Jets, him, everybody.
Is Aaron Glenn the first? Is this a? I said 3 weeks ago I took a lot of heat, and I said I still stand on it. This is the worst ran organization or football team by a first-year coach I've ever seen.
Man, like, did you see the debacle at the end of the half? Like,
I mean, every aspect of this team, Smitty.
What are we doing? You're a professional. Some of those things, I would move them up.
Does he make it through the season?
I mean, I only hope so. You don't want to see a one and done. They did my guy Steve Wilkes dirty that 1 year. I don't want to see that. I want to see some substance before I decide to make a change.
Are we really discussing 0-17 here?
Who are they going to beat?
Oh. because now, Smitty, you can't lose to them. You can't be the team that loses to them. You've reached that.
So now you're motivated, right? You're going in motivated.
You're 0-6. Like, hell no. We ain't going to be the team that loses to the Jets. So now the Jets are facing even a bigger obstacle. Now you know when you're good, everyone's on the schedule?
Yeah.
Now you're so bad, you're on everyone's schedule. Like, we can't lose to them.
I mean, they got the Panthers, Bengals, and then Browns the next 3 weeks. Those are
Flacco Dillon. The Whiteouts got 20 catches yesterday with Flacco, and Flacco been there 3 days.
Still lost.
It don't matter. Now you got a happy whiteout crew now, though. They don't care because whiteouts don't care about wins and losses.
Right.
They're prima donnas. They're prima donnas, E-Dub. Hey, Jamar Chase got 10 catches. Higgins got more yards than he's had all year. They're like, fuck losing. We got catches now. We get the ball now. Right. So now they're going to be motivated. So the Bengals going to beat the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, Tua going on his old rant after the thing, that's so what's the word? Petty.
Unprofessional though, right?
Yeah. If I'm in that locker room, I'm like, first of all, you've already seen tweets and comments about him as the leader not doing what he should be doing.
Right.
So it's like nothing's gonna come out of that. Well, what are you trying to? Your own insecure people do that in public. They try to make themselves feel better and try to make themselves look better in the situation and put down others. You're really just making a fool of yourself.
Brady Falco said it every week. He's like, he's been saying it for 2 weeks. He called it. He's like, when you start talking about going home to the fam and all this shit, you're done. You're cooked. I don't know. Ida, let me ask you, wouldn't you have liked him to come out and say, listen, I threw 3 picks today. This is on me, and I got to be better. That's really what most quarterbacks that are in this situation at least used to say. Nowadays, he's out there throwing the head coach under the bus. We already know about him, but still, you're the captain. You've got $55 million. How about you be better?
Right.
It's crazy to me that players and at times coaches can't just put the blame on themselves or – even if it's not on you, you are the face of the franchise. You are the leader. That is the expectation as the guy that you take it on you because you can handle the pressure. You can put it on my shoulders, right? Even if I knew things happen in the game, I would take the cover for my teammates. Put the media on me. Let me handle it. And we're good because of the tight-knit of the locker room, the bond that you have. Your teammates know that they could trust you and you have their back. They'll do anything for you. And it's reciprocated, right? So I'm baffled at times that these guys, they have no clue what leadership means. They have no clue what being a good teammate is, what a brother means, what family means. The game is separating these individuals when ultimately we talk about this. It has to be connected. You have to play for each other. It has to be team first to have success. And these guys, it's just asinine that they get up there and won't own it themselves first and foremost. They want to deflect, and that's just the way men are nowadays. They just can't handle negativity or things being said bad about him, and they want to. Oh, geez.
And I want to ask you this: how do you feel about as a leader, as a head coach, as well, and as a dog in the locker room as a player? How do you feel about your head coach? Not only wearing what he's wearing, but kind of standing the way he's standing with that left foot kind of bent. Just kind of break this down.
Why is it the left foot, homie?
It's throwing me off a little bit.
I don't really care. I don't really care what coaches wear. It's can you be a leader of men? Can you demand some respect? Can you? I'm seeing it. I've seen it since I left. We still.
That stance ain't doing nothing to you. Like that stance ain't like blow it up, Rodrigo, but that ain't doing nothing to you.
Like, does he have to piss or shit? That's where I'm getting from it. But I don't know. I'm
sorry, Wood. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's a very interesting stance. But the stance is indicative, I guess, of their team. Let me ask you this and throw this out there macro for you.
Does he make it through the season?
No, I don't think so. I'm surprised he's not, especially with firing season going on. It seems like it's going to transition upwards, no? Like they saw James Franklin, the big name, just get axed. You saw two other coaches in Trent Dilfer and Bray at Oregon State. You may see Jonathan Smith today or this week. You're probably going to see Fickle at Wisconsin go soon. You got Napier and Norvell. They may not make it through. There's going to be some movement here. And then the NFL, you got some Aaron Glenn. You got McDaniels.
Like another example, like everyone's saying the FSU coach Norvell.
Yeah.
Getting after his D coordinator.
No, I know. That's so crazy.
Okay. Hello, you hired this guy.
Yeah.
Correct? So, hey, yes, he probably needs to do a better job. I didn't see the game. I don't know anything about it. But ultimately, it's on you. You're the head coach. You can go in there and focus more on the defense as the head coach and say, hey, let's do this, or what are we doing? Getting more involved in the game plan. Like, well, when does it become everyone? You're pointing fingers. It's everyone's pointing fingers instead of owning it. You'll be respected at the end of the day.
If I got after my DC, Smitty, like I think I'm warranted because I did hire you to his. Like I've spent it on Heat Up. I hired you, so guess what? Not that I like own you or nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I hired you. I'm getting after you because I hired you. Not like it's not personal. But then at the same time, like I gotta own it in the public too, though. Like I'm the head coach.
That's my point. Like I don't mind that interaction. I don't know if he did say it or did not say it. I don't know. It just too often times I don't know.
I never seen more finger pointing. I've never seen leaders finger point more. I was embarrassed after a loss, Smitty.
Right.
And I took it. Man, I got to be better. I got to be better. I got to get better. I got to do this. I never said, man, my quarterback missed a fucking throw or we would have won the game. Like, I never said that ever in my life. Right. I've seen that more this year than I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway.
Yeah.
Smitty, moving on.
Moving on. Amicably, man.
Hey, let me ask you this. Sorry, before you move on.
Yep.
Tua gets it. Tua's this close from winning, though, the other night. Yesterday against LA, the Chargers. If he gets that done, are we now talking about Herbert though in this kind of a light? Like again, here's Herbert, 3 in a row, lost 3 in a row, blah 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 blah. It's that fine line though, is I guess my point. Like
football,
it could have been flipped very easily, and now Tua's not getting this heat, and Herbert is. No,
well, Tua's been getting it all season, and they're just not a good team. And with the Chargers, they got a lot of things going against them, and they're still being competitive, unlike my Ravens, who actually were competitive in that game.
Defense actually showed up against your Rams.
I was damn near pissed off at the Rams.
Again, you get to the inside the 5, and you take out – you got a fourth – before that, they take Henry out whatever the first fourth down. Yeah. They don't get, and they're doing some funky – leaving the ball in Cooper Rush's hands. He's like, sorry, but he's not very good. And then you get down inside the red zone, and now you're doing all this dumb stuff. Like, what are we doing? What coaching? Coaching matters. Holy smokes, this coaching matters. And it's hard for me at times when I see same thing with Shaun. I know the kicker was helpful, But how do you not kick the field goal to make it a 3-score game?
I don't know, man. This analytic thing's killing me, man.
So I don't think it was that. I haven't talked to him yet, and that's going to be the first thing I ask because we're very honest with each other. But I want to know. I need to know what he was. I honestly think he didn't want to.
I need to know, Smitty.
Hey, Shaun,
I need to know what's going on.
Hey, Shaun, fuck that shit. Why do you go with a field goal?
And then and make sure you get it, and then bring it back on this show though for the realest show. I want all the detail too. We need to know everything.
Exclusive.
And I'm gonna call Yarbs right now and say, Yarbs, what's going on with Nakua? I need an update right now.
Yeah.
You know what I saw right away? When he flopped that. It hit his knee, hit the player's knee, the DB's knee. And I'm telling you, Smitty, I think I've done it. It feels like you cracked your leg open. And I think that's what it was. It was so painful because it's like hitting a wall. Wow. Mm-hmm. And I think it's so badly bruised, probably.
I think it was his ankle.
Yeah, because it hit right there. Like you see it flop on that knee. Because he didn't roll it or nothing. He just hit the knee. And I think that he either has it. Hopefully, he doesn't have any type of crack. He did come back and was bouncing around, so hopefully, he's just a bad bruise or something. I think that's what's going to happen. And now they got to go to London, E-Dub, or wherever. Where are they going? Somewhere, right? Over the
Rams or the Ravens.
The Rams go to overseas, don't they?
I don't know.
I don't
know.
Maybe the Rams go to London this week. I think they got somebody overseas. Pretty sure, but we'll see. I didn't know. I can't, Smitty, to D-Dub's point, though, the Derrick Henry or lack thereof blows my mind.
Well, I mean, he got 25 touches, but it's just situational football. And that they did not until maybe the end of the third where he started getting maybe 1 to 2 yards on those outside zone runs.
Yeah.
Before that, it was 5-7 yards a pop, and he wasn't getting touched till 3, 4, 5 yards down the field. So, I think at times we outsmart. I've done it. I'm not sitting here saying I'm a perfect coach. I've outsmarted myself and just been there like, why don't I just be us, right? Why do I have to be all cute and do dumb stuff? So it's a good reminder, but man, how do these things happen where you're allowing it? You either coach it or you allow it. And as the head coach, it always comes back to the head coach. And I love Harbs and him and I would never want to like slander his name. I don't understand at times throughout the season where he hasn't put his foot down and said, this is what we're going to do to win this game. And it hasn't happened for some reason. I felt it was better in that game because it was close. You felt, they had to run the football, control the clock, hold on to the football, keep it away from the Rams. Like they did all that.
Right.
But then they still had those blunders offensively, like
Zay Flowers too big. Yeah, it's a lot. Big mistakes.
Do that against a good team.
Any way the Ravens still make a wild card, or is just
honestly, I relate it to my last year there. We ended up 10-6, and we at the time we were 5-5.
Okay,
and we had to win 6 of 7 to get in. The last 7 weeks, we just gave the offense over to Lamar, and we were this situation. They can do it. You got to get a win. You just got to get a win by any means. The bye comes at a good time. They can recenter, just flush out all this garbage, and go out and win a couple games. Just win a couple games and see what happens. Don't look ahead. You win one, and then it becomes 4 in a row, and then before you know it, you're the hottest team in the league. It can happen. I've done it. I've been a part of 3 or 4 teams that we won 11 in a row. San Diego in 2009 ended up 13-3. We were 2-3 and won 11 in a row to end the season. Now we lost in the playoffs, but it can happen. It's a ball starts bounce your way, confidence, belief, momentum's huge in the NFL.
I don't know if they have the defense, though. I've never seen it this bad. Your defense,
they looked good yesterday, though. Or they looked solid.
Listen, no one's going to talk about this. Getting Alohi at safety and being able to put him and Starks deep and bringing Hamilton. Look at the difference Hamilton made when he was playing linebacker, nickel, dime, doing all that blitzing and stuff. They can't block him. It was a huge, huge difference having Hamilton closer to the line of scrimmage so he could be a difference maker. That's when he was an all-pro. He's really good at back safety. He is a defensive player of the year when he's allowed to be in the Derwin James role. So if you guys notice that, that made their defense better. They're going to get Roquan back. They'll watch. Just watch.
Okay, Jay. I still got a little belief in my system now, man. So let me ask you this too, Weddle. Who's the best team in LA right now?
Rams.
I don't know. Weddle's thinking about it.
That's not even a question.
You thought about it for a second?
Because I didn't I was.
He was like SC, UCLA. He was like going through everything.
Damn. Now I was saying Chargers around. I didn't know.
He was like Lakers, Dodgers. Like you get LA, homie. You get Kings. Like you gave too many options. Too many teams.
Chargers are hanging on.
Yeah, bad
injuries,
tackles, running game,
still winning, which is huge. My boy TJ had a nice picky. He also had a bad angle on that touchdown run, which I gotta let him know. He can't get out right on the sideline. He's probably gonna say that, man. Dude was too fast. What do you expect?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely Rams. I would put up as probably the best team in the NFL.
Me too. I think they should be 6-0.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's why I don't agree with Smitty's list later on. We'll see. He has a team on there, and it's crazy. I had to go at Braden Fajoko, who's on our show, who put the Colts in his top 5 teams, and I'm like, the Rams beat them. The Rams beat them.
That was a fucking fluke, Jay. We talked about it.
Ain't no flukes in the NFL.
You guys keep saying the Rams should be 6-0. Y'all should fucking have more losses on the record.
They should.
What are you talking about?
Their special teams, the Rams special teams are so bad that something has to happen here, or it's gonna cost the Rams in the long run.
For sure.
E-Dub, before the season, Chargers go beat the shit out of the Chiefs. We're like, all right, this is the Chargers year to make this move. The Broncos are better on defense. They can make a move. The Chiefs, this is the year the Chiefs. Last night, the Chiefs looked good. Mahomes gets his 300th touchdown, the fastest to do so.
Whoa.
And I want to give a shout out, Smitty. I want to shout out and make sure everybody's clear that I'm on record. Congratulations, Andy Reid, for calling these plays to get this guy that record. What, Smitty?
It don't matter what this man does.
What happened?
Never give Patrick Mahomes his credit.
I mean, Andy Reid's done a hell of a job with manufacturing offense for this guy.
He did.
He threw a hell of a bubble pass.
But Andy Reid had other quarterbacks before Mahomes too. He had Donovan McNabb and Alex Smith, and he has other guys, and they didn't do this. So I'm saying,
he didn't have his rookies though. He didn't have his rookie.
At some point,
shout out to Andy Reid though. Shout out to Andy Reid. And anyway, my point is this, Edub. Are the Chargers still going to surpass them now? They look good against the Lions last night. Are the Chiefs making them push here to get back in the mix?
I mean, we talked about it. Was it last week? When did the Chiefs beat the Ravens? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I said the way they played that game and the way Mahomes was playing at quarterback and getting Worthy back, it looked like the old – I said that. It looked like the old Chiefs, and they've played – to that level the last 2 weeks, and to beat the Lions. Lions are one of the best teams in the league, and it wasn't really close. So I don't know until I still think that maybe their time's not this year, but
then they do that. Then they do that last night.
Look what he did to that Lions offense, man.
They're not getting Rasheed Rice back.
Head coaching job. Can he get a head coaching job?
Right.
I would love for that to happen.
Spags, a bad boy.
I don't know if he wants it.
I don't think he does. I think he said it like he's content. I don't know.
Damn.
JB, they getting Rasheed Rice back next week too to add another weapon to the offense. So you're gonna see.
They need shitbirds. The Chiefs thrive when they have shitbirds playing.
Most teams do. Florida, whatever Meyer. You need them.
Yeah. But anyway, Smitty, let's dive into Arch Manning taking out Oklahoma, and I want to ask Weddle. Do you think Oklahoma rushed Mateer back?
Yeah, I mean, when Mateer is like, he's just that guy. He's got the it factor. He's just the team rallies. I can see if my guy says I can play, then I'm going to ride with him. And obviously, it wasn't the Mateer that was before the injury. the punt return, this and that, a rivalry game, they'll be fine. They just it was a big game. That season was on the line for Texas, and it showed the way they played. Archie, I felt he played really good, man. Composed. Didn't force the ball. High completion percentage, which we hadn't seen much. So it's good. I mean, it's nice to see a guy improve. And is it his fault that everyone else anointed him the next best thing? Like let the kid just play and get better and improve. And it's nice to see, just as a player, seeing that, not letting it get to him and being mature about it.
Yeah, for sure. I know JB was ready to kind of write him off, so I'm glad he came out there and had a good game, a big time win. So, and speaking of material though, I think Sark has something to say about it post game. Let's check it out.
Yeah, CJ Vogel on Texas football. Coach, 2 straight years now you've been able to walk out of this stadium without allowing a touchdown defensively. You just
3 of the last 4.
That's right. So thanks for the correction there. Oh, but can you just speak on your defensive performance today and what you saw in the week leading up that carried over?
Yeah, first of all, hey, I'm glad the quarterback played, and John Mateer is a heck of a player. But I didn't want to come up here and answer, well, what if he would have played? And so the fact that we created 3 turnovers, we got 5 sacks. When you look at our defense, there was a lot of great playmakers today, and a lot of guys did some different things. But the biggest thing coming out of for me today, recruit the Metroplex. This guy goes for 100 yards. Colin Simmons gets 2.5 sacks, and Manny Muhammad got 2 picks. So we got to recruit the Metroplex.
Best talent.
JB.
He's recruiting. When Pete Carroll and Urban Meyer and those guys dominated college football, they recruited 24/7 every single. That's why you always fight on. Like as soon as it ends and he walks off after being on the field interview, guess what? They mention, Lanning does it all the time, right? Go Ducks, go Ducks. Like it's always recruiting because you're on the TV. You see the kids are watching, so that's all he's doing right there. Sark's a great recruiter. And the kids love him, and that's what he's doing right there. So it's a very interesting take, but that's what he's doing.
I like how he throws some shots at OU. Like that's the rivalry. That's the big game. Like you got to win that game. So I like that. The thing at the end is kind of corny, but who am I? He's the man. He needs it. I still think at the end of the day, though, I don't know his record versus top 5 teams or big time games.
Not good either.
So, but hey, man, Texas won. So I'm all about your rivalry game and shedding some shade. Like they deserve it. Move on.
The thing is, you had this performance, but then last week versus Florida, you looked dismal, and that game cost you big. And then Florida goes and loses and gets pretty much dominated by A&M. It's just kind of like another knock on Texas in the long term because I don't know if anyone's sold on Texas. Like, who's comfortable betting on Texas every week that they're going to be another playoff team again with Arch Manning? I'm not. So
I need to see more for sure, but still a positive sign in the right direction. But we shall see. Ida, let me ask you this real quick. Have you ever got hurt during pregame warm-up?
Oh my gosh, can you believe that?
My Indianapolis coach had 2 major injuries before the game.
What?
Anthony Richardson suffered an orbital eye fracture during pregame warm-ups after an issue with an elastic band, and then cornerback Shavarius Ward collided with one of our tight ends and got a concussion and was out during the game. Here's a video right here for the viewers. Boom.
So no lie, I'm a little surprised he got knocked out by that. A little surprised, but you never know. You
didn't see it coming. They always say the hits that you don't see coming are the ones that affect you the most.
Who's the guy that he hit?
On top of that, if that tight end's not cut.
Yeah, who is that? I'm trying to see who that is.
If he's like a practice squad guy, just doing his little happy-go-lucky before the game, and he's not a guy, I'm hot.
Who is the guy? How are you even? What is he doing?
Yeah, that's my thing. That's weird. He just came out of nowhere from
Yeah,
the sideline, did like a weird route. Like I don't know what he's doing.
We need to know who that is, why he was out there and took out one of our best players in the game, knocked him out cold. Why? Why is he out there? And then can Richardson, like, can he just not quit falling over in his own 2 feet? Like, what's going on with your boy, man?
I wish we had some video of AR5. I'm trying to see just like how, like
you can't he can't call him AR5 no more.
Okay,
He's
you're right.
IR5. He's IR5.
I'm gonna call him Anthony. Like I'm trying to think. Like, was he playing with like a band and he like let go and accidentally hit himself in the eye?
I don't even know how this stuff happens. Like, come on.
You can't make it up. You can't make up the shit that happens to this kid here.
Well, this is why he's our backup quarterback. He's not our starter.
He's not your backup quarterback.
Hey, is Daniel Jones the MVP of the league right now? Yes or no?
It's Baker. Him and Baker are in the conversation.
Baker Mayfield, yeah. How about the Bucks? Baker.
I think Sam Darnold's getting shitted on.
Sam for
Sam's
sure.
playing solid, but he's not playing better than Baker and Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He's playing solid.
Big road win.
Yeah.
At Jacksonville was high.
That was my lock pick, by the way. Seattle was my lock pick of the week. If anyone listened.
That defense, Mike McDonald.
Yeah.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah.
Some good stustuff going on.
Someone
said Jackson Dart MVP.
Everybody JB don't like is doing well. So
yeah. I don't get it. So your takeaway last night, did the Lions digress? Are you worried now again? Is this the team that kind of got figured out by a great defense? And again, is this back to the Ben Johnson lack thereof discussion?
No, I mean this is football. Like, it's not like you're getting two scored by a nobody.
They got the Bucks this week. I think Monday night. They got the Bucks.
That's a big game. They got to rebound. They better bring it. Are they at Tampa or are they at home?
Not sure. I would assume they're probably at home in the Dome. I don't know because they've been
at Detroit. They're in Detroit.
Yeah, I figured they'd be on the road 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be a huge game. NFC implications, seeding wise, et cetera, et cetera. So I expect a good. They're going to be
another huge loss for the Niners against the Bucks. Fred Warner broke his leg. The Niners, man.
Another thing on the Lions before we move on to Fred Warner. It just shows the levels of coaching. Steve Spagnuolo versus a rookie offense coordinator.
Yep.
I mean, you just got to tip your hat to him, man. Tip your hat.
It does. It does. Fred Warner, though, Smitty, I know one of your favorite players. He goes down. The Niners just seem to just continue to have horrific injury after horrific injury. They're bad.
I don't believe in curses or bad luck. I really don't. But like, damn, like if it was ever true, these Niners, boy, like they're just injury after injury. I just don't get it.
Mac Jones throws for 321, but turns the ball over. Doesn't look as good as he did, even though they continue to lead the league in passing. I don't know now. Kind of okay. He's not 4-0 or whatever, 5-0 or whatever it would have been. So now it's easier to go back to Purdy, I guess. I don't know. Like it's interesting in 49er town. What's going to happen there? I'm interested to see. Now it's the Rams and Seahawks lead the division. Arizona's kind of fallen out, even though Brissett I took in my fantasy yesterday, Smitty, because he was on the cheap and he throws for over 300 against your Colts.
Right.
Had a shot to win the game. No, I get it. It had a shot to win the game. Should have been close, though, right? Should have been close, though.
It's football. These guys get paid, too. They put their cleats on the same way, one leg at a time. Everybody, these are all great players, and they long.
Now it's football. When it's the Colts, it's football. When it's not the Colts, it just never should have been close and blah, blah.
All I know is that, we're the best team in NFL right now. We got the MVP at quarterback. We have the best running back in the league, best O-line in the league, and defense is playing lights out. So I don't really know what else to say about it.
E-Dub, let's judge Smitty's shitty list. Let's judge Smitty's shitty list. It's Smitty's shitty time. It's shitty list time. No NA. I'm tired of seeing this NA over here for the like. You got to have a negative. There's negative shit that happens. It's just the truth, Smitty. You're gonna have to start adding it in here to continue to be on the show.
To continue to be on the show is insane.
So you don't know. Every week, I'm docking you. It's a point every week that you don't have a list.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me that.
Now you don't need to know.
So it should start now, though. Like now, I get 1 point. The other weeks shouldn't count because you didn't tell me that. In all fairness.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There you go. Mark another point off. Boom. All right. Go ahead, Smitty. Let's hear your shitty list.
All right, number 5, I got the best running back in the NFL right now, Jonathan Taylor. He continues week to week to just help carry the offense, a load, and balance our offense out with him and Danny Dimes doing their thing. I think he rushed for over 120-some yards again yesterday. Catching pass out the backfield, blocking. He does it all. So I had to put him there. Number 4, USC. We had guys, I believe, Big King predicted Michigan to win that game, said that Michigan would come in and run the ball heavy and be physical. USC put belt to ass, and they got a big-time win, and they're looking pretty good this year so far. So at some point, JB has to give them their credit. Number 3, Baker Mayfield, like I just alluded to me, he's in the MVP conversation. This guy is playing his ass off right now. That run he had yesterday just to get that first down, as a football guy, like I love to see that from our quarterback, just showing that passion, showing that he's not scared to get hit, take on contact. Baker Mayfield is a football player, not just a quarterback, and it's a difference. Number 2, I got Arch Manning in Texas. Again, we just broke that down as well. I agree with Weddle on the reasoning. I just thought it was a big-time win, coming off that loss against Florida. Arch Manning has had the so much pressure put on him. He hasn't done anything wrong publicly as far as asking for the pressure. He just going out there just trying to play, and he's had some ups and downs, but I thought he looked pretty damn good this past weekend, so I wanted to show him some love. And then number 1, now listen, I'm from Indiana, but I went to Ball State, so I don't have any alliance towards IU, but that's a big time win for that program. I think they were 0-46, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, against top 5 or top 10 opponents, and to go out there to get that win against Oregon. That's huge, and this is a real team right here. They have a chance to win the whole damn thing. Shout out to Coach Cignetti. I love everything about him. His aura, his mindset, he's a shit talker, and he has that team fighting for him. So this is my top 5 list. There was nothing negative that happened over this weekend, and here's where we at.
Nothing negative happened.
All positive, JB. We are live right now on this show. We got Eric Weddle, future Hall of Famer, right here on the show with us right now. We got all our limbs. We breathing. The sun is out. I'm happy right now, JC.
So Arizona State shouldn't be on anyone's bad list. They got absolutely fucking mollywopped in Utah. They're not. They didn't do bad. The Cowboys, they didn't do bad, losing to Carolina. I'm just throwing out there like. James Franklin losing to Northwestern, getting fired. That's not bad.
Northwestern is a good program.
Smitty.
Historically, it's a good program. Northwestern gets upsets all the time. If you look over the year, the last decade, they're known for upsetting teams. It happens. It's football.
Justin Fields minus 10 yards is great. It's good football.
He threw for 45 yards. His O-line didn't protect him, so he got sacked for 55 yards, so it ended up being a negative net 10.
If my quarterback left the field throwing for 45 yards, I'm sitting there like, I need to retire.
It's overseas games, man. We got to stop it, NFL. These overseas games are not good.
So I can't play overseas. I just can't perform. I have to throw for negative 10 yards.
You're dehydrated. Your leg is swelled. Anytime you're flying that long of a time, your routine is off. The time change. Like, guys, have you seen any good overseas games so far? I haven't.
Well, what's the Indiana coach's name?
Cignetti.
So what? Wait. Smitty, you say it again, and then JB say it. Say it at the same time. All right. 3. Ready?
Cignetti.
1, 2, 3.
Cignetti. Who's saying it wrong? Who's saying it right?
Both of you guys said it differently, so I don't know who's right. But they asked him. He just got an 8-year extension, and they asked him, what was it? Blah blah blah. How did it come down? How did it happen? And he's like, well, they came to me. They give me this much money. How can I say no? And then he goes, I don't know if you can find the quote, but he said, why would I want to leave? We're the best program in the country. Like, yeah. we're
Google me.
Yeah.
I liked it. I was like, oh, okay. I can
Google me.
It kind of reminds me of a little bit of like JB-ish, a little bit. Honestly, like the mindset, the swagger. I like it.
E-Dub, remind me, how was the USC visit with your son?
It was good. We went in there. He got to visit with the coaches pregame. So what they do is you come in there, you get there about 2 hours, 2.5 hours early, and they set up this tent, and they got all their Heisman trophies out. And it's all done up for the recruits, and they have, you have to pay $10 for food or whatever it is. And then the coaches come and hang out with you for like 30 minutes, and they go to the players that they're recruiting or trying to get or whatever. And so he got to see the DB coach and the D-line coach, and they hung out and did their thing. And what's cool is what I like is, I'm sure all the programs do, but the commits, so the 26 commits, they take separately from the 27s and 28s that were there. And basically they get like the first class. They get to go on the field, like they're in midfield in warm-ups and get special treatment because they should. Like, they're committed there. You should get treated differently than these guys that may not come. And so then we went on the sideline and watched pregame.
And Gage is what, 28?
Gage is 28, yeah. And, Gage is – it's different. And Chanel and my wife was able to come with us, which was really cool. But he's on the sideline, and he's just kind of like,
whatever.
And
I've been to Ravens and Rams games.
Yeah.
Like, my dad's a Hall of Famer.
He's definitely not. And
my dad picked off Peyton Manning 3 times.
That we try to tell him, like, yeah, like you grew up going on the sideline, going on the fields, like, but a lot of these kids have never even been on a football field like this. So
hell yeah.
It's big to a lot of people, and he appreciates it, but you could tell like he's already like next year I doubt we'll be going to any of them.
Yeah, he's already over it. He's like, my dad shitted on Peyton Manning and picked him off 3 times in Indianapolis. Like, he shitted on Smitty Colts. Like, my dad shitted on Smitty Colts. Like, I don't
know. Peyton Manning still was able to get 2 rings and went to multiple Super Bowls, with the Colts too. Though.
Like,
so,
my daddy came off the couch and won a Super Bowl. Like, he wasn't even doing nothing, and then they just called him and he came off and then he won the Super Bowl. Like, my daddy, like, I don't have to do shit. Like, he's not.
Let's make this clear. I love Weddle. Let's make this very clear. I'm just saying, put some respect on Peyton Manning's name. That's all I'm saying.
No, the respect.
Email fact or cap in the show with you. Fact or cap instead of hell yeah, hell no. We're going to do fact or cap.
You love games.
Fact or cap.
You don't even know.
All these visits are moot point because he's still
Hey,
on
Jordan 7, you've been talking a lot of stuff over there in the comments. Who are you? What have you ever done in your life? Okay. So just keep my name out your mouth. Jordan.
I'll block his ass right now, Weddle. You make the call.
Talking all this dumb stuff. Go ahead.
I'm about to block his ass.
Fact or cap?
Block him.
Don't block him. I ain't gonna block him.
Don't block him. Fact or cap? Fact or cap? Gage's recruiting trips are moot point because he's still going to Utah.
Cap.
What? He's going to Miami?
Chirp, chirp.
He's going to Miami? Steve Kim.
Smitty said chirp, chirp.
hey, Steve Kim was like, Gage got an offer from Miami. Yeah, he's going to Miami.
Chirp, chirp.
How much we got to pay him to get to Ball State, man?
Wow.
We need help, Weddle. Hey, in all fairness, though, he going to Ball State. He fucking runs the whole city.
Yeah,
like, he's the man.
No, Gage is gonna do he's doing his own thing. So I don't know. It's a long time away, but I'm sure maybe we'll bring him on the show to announce where he commits.
Let's do it. Hell yeah, this show will be so big by then. It'll be like bigger than McAfee anyway, so he can do it. Fact or cap? 2 games on Monday night is the worst thing ever to happen to the NFL.
Fact.
This is stupid. I can't do it. It's ridiculous.
I
Then I gotta watch kickoff, and then I forgot, and I'm 30 minutes in, and the other game's already on too, and now I'm like, wait up, this is ridiculous. So you gotta have 2 TV. If you're broke in the hood, you can't watch both games.
You literally can't.
So the game starts at 4 on the West Coast. People aren't even home till 6 o'clock, so you're basically not even able to watch the first game. And really, these matchups, like I'd rather see Washington Buffalo. Right?
When I used to have a job, I literally could not. I would miss like the first half of the first game. I was driving.
You said what?
When I used to have a job before JB got me fired from the old place, I would be in LA traffic trying to make it home to watch the first game. I would miss the whole first half. It's crazy.
It's ridiculous. I don't want to watch either game. I'm not going to watch either game.
Yeah, not me either.
I'm not going to watch either game.
So fans, tomorrow we're not going to discuss these games. Laying under there right now.
But we have to. Underdog presents E-Dub's takes. Who wins these games, E-Dub, tonight, and why?
Buffalo and Washington. They're just better, and I don't even think they'll be close.
I'm doing a 3-leg parlay. Washington, Buffalo, Dodgers.
Dodgers tonight against Milwaukee. All this hype. Oh, the Phillies are the best team. Now it's Milwaukee after we've damn near swept them. And then we're going to damn near sweep Milwaukee too. So it is what it is. Dodgers tonight, big, like 6-1. Yeah, 6-1. Factor cap, Caleb Williams throws under 2 touchdowns tonight.
Who?
Caleb Williams under 2?
Oh,
Caleb Williams. Under 2.
Who are they playing? Washington?
No, did you say it again? I didn't hear what you even said.
Under 2 tuds.
Under 2 touchdowns. Make sure he goes better right now. Caleb Williams, no way close to 2 touchdowns tonight.
2 touchdowns.
And then tomorrow we have Sheldon Day on, Washington Commanders D tackle. He'll break it down. So, yeah.
Gotta be pulling for the Commanders then.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Commanders.
How dare I say that?
E-Dub to end the show. I got to ask. Ooh, Mike Bundy, shout out. He's a Milwaukee Brew Crew guy. Shout out $100. Shout out to Mike. On an E-Dub Monday, we're going to end the show. E-Dub, I got to ask you because I got Chev's take. I got Smitty's takes, and I want to ask you just a couple schools real quick because of all the firings. I don't even know where to begin, but is UCLA a good, a bad, or an ugly job?
Historically, a great job. I would have to do a deep dive if I'm a candidate or I'm going in there. What are their facilities, support,
they have
money,
upgraded,
all this other stuff? Because if it's not on par with the top 10 places in the country, you're not going to be able to do the job with what the expectation is. The expectation at UCLA should be to win national championship. Now, if I'm asked to do that type of job, I need all this to make sure I have an equal shot at it, like these other programs. So I don't know. I've never even been to UCLA, been to the facilities. I don't even know what it is. So
they have upgraded. The facilities are actually really nice. I can't wait for Gage to get offered there and you guys go up there. A couple of buddies of mine there. Now Noel Mazzoni's there coaching, helping them. They've all of a sudden, I guess coaching does matter after all, because now you fire the head coach, you get rid of the OC, and now they lead the nation in offense.
I mean, who's the leading candidate for UCLA? Like, who would you want to see that?
This guy. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm hearing Fish at UW. I don't know why. That would be a third job in basically 3 years for Jed, and I think it would.
I'm hearing is this guy.
That looks like Ben Roethlisberger. What?
That look like Coach Fat B.
Is that Big Ben?
Who is that?
That's your twin, homie.
That I don't know who that is. AI. I'm tired of AI. I'm gonna start suing AI.
It looks like you holding your breath trying not to fart.
Can I sue AI?
You can. AI is like it's not a thing.
Hey, someone said. Who said it? Hold on. This is a perfect name. RJ. Dan Mullen, UCLA.
I'm hearing his name already at Penn State as well. So there's going to be
you don't want to go to Penn State.
I know. Is Penn State good, bad, or an ugly job?
He would do.
Is Penn State a great job still?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, duh. I told you that.
I mean, again, I don't know everything else, but they somehow are always top 5 every year. Now they don't end up top 5, but they're top 5. You're going to be a top 5 preseason team. You're going to get the best recruits. Now you get a coach or a system in there to beat the best teams. Dan Mullen's, I mean, what he's doing at UNLV, man, awesome. How about shout out to San Diego State, Coach Lou over there.
Yeah,
5-1, doing it.
My boy Darren Hagan, my boy D Hagan's over there. I got to come down to a game too because he's been asking me to come to a game too. So I got to see if maybe I'll scoop
you
up.
Act like you're busy on the weekends. Like, what do you?
Nah, just do Paloozas.
Palooza. I know.
Yeah, I got to just take a week off. Maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend, because I think Steve will be at the Miami game. I think they play Louisville, so Steve's going to that game again. He's been at like 3 or 4 games this year, so he's going to go there. Maybe I'll do. We don't have Valor no more, so maybe we do that. I don't know.
They got to do with anything. That had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever the drinks.
E-Dub, I gotta. They kind of shorted us, and we had.
Bad business practices. I try to tell him
I had to make an executive decision and cut bait.
Bad business practices. JB got to start listening to me.
Maybe got a little bag though. A little bag.
Yeah, but yeah.
What?
Huh?
I should have kept it. I needed it for the boat because I got E-Dub. It's
I'll send it back.
E-Dub, $41K to fix my boat. Yeah, so I was gonna request a Venmo from you later on. So, but yeah, 41. Does he love the request? I get a request every day, Smitty, on Venmo. Like, who the fuck has my Venmo? Who's requesting $500, $5,000? I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
All of our fans be trying to get money from us. It's crazy.
Yeah.
FANL.
Yeah. E-Dub, Monday, Super Bowl champ. E-Dub, we got 2 bad games tonight. We won't even discuss them tomorrow.
Nope.
And then,
boys.
Yeah.
Great week.
Good luck this weekend. Good Oceanside. Good luck this Oceanside. I'm gonna have to come to the game. Let's chalk that up. I'm gonna come to the game this Friday.
You ain't gonna come.
So I'm gonna get out. It's at home, right?
It's at home.
I'll be there. Mark me in. Give me the. Let me know. I'm gonna park up there, walk down the thing, and then hop the gate, and I'll see you. I'll see you on the field. All right, bet. I'm there.
All right, boys.
All right, boys. See you later. Eat up.
Hell of a show.
Another great show.
Man. I think we got to 1,000 likes. I believe so. At the end, we should have more than that, but appreciate y'all, man, for supporting us and hitting the like button. And anything else you want to say, JB, to end the show off?
What was that last comment? I'm saving for a Birkin. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think Lucy wants a Birkin. She's talking about this Birkin bag as a gift for something. I don't know. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She wants to participate in some challenge or something to get a Birkin bag. I don't know.
Oh.
Go.
Huh. Interesting. Well, we're waiting for the participants to register.
Yeah.
So we can make sure we can lock it in. Monica, I don't know. You're married. Monica's married too.
Yeah, Monica can't participate. She would if she could, but she just can't.
Monica got a son playing. Shout out to her and her kid.
Shout out to Monica.
Lauren, we'll have Lauren on this Friday. We'll ask Lauren about the challenge, and then make sure she knows.
Ask her what though?
The list, if the list is approved.
Oh, okay. I was like, because she's married too.
Huh?
No, I was saying because she's also married as well.
Ah, got it.
Lauren and Monica are married, so like back in the days they would have loved to participate, like in college, but they can't do it now because they're married.
They can, but they probably morally can't.
Morally, and then like this is a public thing now, so like their husbands would know. It's not like they could just do it on the low, and then like it's public now. So, and I don't know what happened with Tissa. I don't know if she's real. I haven't seen her since that day. So my son said Tissa's not a real person. Yeah.
Is Tissa Lisa? Is she possibly Lisa? Is Tissa possibly Lisa?
I don't think so. In a perfect world, like who would you want to participate? And then we'll end the show.
Well, if Tissa's real, we got to see. I would like to see a real thing of her.
Okay.
If she's real, she looked intriguing at least.
Definitely intriguing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
so we'll start there with Tissa. Okay.
But it's tough to. I don't want to put anybody in a bind because there's people that's married that I think would do it still.
Really?
I mean, I think. I don't know.
Like any names come to mind, like off the top of the head, like, when you say that, or?
Nah, I'm just saying. I think there is married people out there that would do it on the low if it wasn't a public thing now on a big show.
Got you. You're speaking like in general. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know any names off the top of the head, but
got you.
Some are in this chat, maybe, but
huh?
Nothing.
Keep going. Shout out to Lucy. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Monica, man. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to everybody.
Leah. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. It's Talk That Talk Tuesday. Steve Kim joins us. Paris. Talk That Talk Tuesday tomorrow. And
her friend Superhead made some comments that went viral last week. By the way,
her friend
Paris's best friend Superhead made some viral comments last week saying that men should marry the hoe, and it went viral. So,
saying what?
That men should marry the hoe, and she had a whole breakdown of why men should marry hoes. So, I'll try to find it maybe for tomorrow or Free Game Friday or something like that.
Huh? I wouldn't marry no hoes. I would never marry a hoe. So I disagree right out the gate.
I mean, I do too, but that's Paris' best friend. So I don't know what the eye emoji means, but go ahead and finish the wrap up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But Monica said the eyes for the challenge. I don't know what that means, but go ahead and finish the show.
Shout out to Monica and her husband. She got a kid playing a big time program.
You keep saying that. I got a call at 9:30, so I'm gonna end the show.
Aisha Curry is also in some hot water, but we'll dive into that this week. We'll talk about that later on.
And so funny to be rambling. JB funny in a bitch.
What happened?
JB really don't be wanting to show the end ever. Like he like this. It should be really fun to him. Like
what time is it?
It's like
I didn't even know it was 9:16.
I know you over there playing with dice and shit. Oh, you over there all type of things.
Dice. Poker chips. Tell me.
He over there fucking.
I gotta go. I'll be on Unpaved with Shaun Salisbury here in a minute, so you guys can head on over there to Unpaved and watch me with Shaun Salisbury, and then
shout out to Salisbury.
And then
Salisbury State when I was growing up in the hood.
Me too. You know, and then he's no longer at iHeart after 8 years at iHeart Radio in Houston. He's no longer there, so he's doing his own thing. People making cuts like Fox did and other places. So.
I get it, Shaun. I was at my place for 7 years, so I get it.
Smitty gets it. He got fired too, Shaun. So we'll see him later on.
I had a severance, so.
Yeah, Shaun probably did too, somewhat, I would think, because he was the main actual guy on there. But we'll be back tomorrow, God willing, man. Pound the like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one, and catch me tonight. Titties and Tequila for the 2 football games. Just unbelievable. We'll catch that, and we'll have Sheldon Day tomorrow. We'll have Steve Kim tomorrow. We'll have maybe Dr. Jesse Morse come to talk about the Warner injury and some other ones. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see if any coaches are fired today. And we'll be back tomorrow on the realest show on Planet ERF. So pound that like. LeBron's out for like the whole season, and the Dodgers tonight. Make sure you pick those picks on Underdog. Make sure you head on over there and shut up and dribble. We'll see you tomorrow on the realest show. Peace.